I'm aware.
Okay, good.
I don't know if we're actually live or not.
No, we're not. No. They'll give us the heads up.
Neat.
I believe. We'll see. We're going to speak like it anyway. We're out here.
Mics are still down. Yeah, mics are still down. Oh, green screen's down. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be
we're not
some.
live. Okay.
All right, we're live.
Awesome.
What?
There we go.
The green screen isn't live. The mics aren't like.
Are the mics down or gonna hear us?
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, they're listening through there somehow.
Okay.
We don't know. We're still trying to figure it out.
All right.
Just do what you
Okay.
do.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're here. Sorry
Well-
about that, everybody. Welcome to Top 8.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Top 8 of Chill Out 3 Equinox. My name is Grant, coming back at you. Unfortunately, we did have a little bit of a technical issue. We had to play Zandomo Dr. Curb and Pneumatic Illusion. Cole is back. Never mind.
Celebrate a milestone event this October 21st in Brunswick, Ohio with Buster Out 150. Come down to Refuge Gaming in beautiful Brunswick, Ohio, featuring players like Dr. Curb, Winter Shorts, Icy Mist, and more. Featuring a $150 pop bonus for Ultimate Singles and Rival Suicide Bracket. Make sure to sign up today at start.gg/busterout. That's start.gg/busterout. Thank you.
Thank you, Cole.
He
yeah,
didn't pay us.
we were supposed to do that.
That was unpaid.
well, a couple minutes ago.
Unpaid sponsorship. My name is not Cole's Corner. Shout out to Cole though. Good
Yeah,
guy.
no, thank you to Cole. It said NBU. So we did have to play Pneumatic Illusion on the quad stream and Zandomo and Dr. Curb on the quad stream. We should be doing Danny to Denny and Wolfie next.
Yes.
So we're going to be looking at Wolf Sonic to start off top 8.
As a quick reminder, if you're interested about watching those two loser side sets, they were streamed on the side stream. VOD should be available soon, any minute now. So if you are interested in checking out those spots at some point, that is available there. But yes, we're jumping into Danny to they and Wolfie, the Wolf and the Sonic.
Oh, we're getting into top 8 now.
You know what this immediately makes me think of?
No.
Is Danny's really great run. He had a really good run at Plat Fight last year. Plat Fight Gaming Championship down in Florida, back down in Kissimmee, where they had a really great run to, I believe, second or third up against, and specifically had really great barn burner sets against Wrath. So knows the matchup, knows kind of what to do. So it's going to be interesting to see kind of how they jump into it as we kind of slowly prepare for...
Danny's got an idea of playing against these top level
Yes,
Sonics.
exactly. I feel like if you can play against Wrath, you can play against any Sonic. Even more so than like Sonics or Ken or something, you know? Wrath really has the kind of idea of like how to play Sonic down. And so if you're able to kind of deal with that to an extent, I feel like Wolfie should be something within the ballpark. But we can see, you know, you got to fight. I think this is something I've talked about a lot today. You got to fight the player, not just the character. So not only are you fighting Sonic, how are you fighting Wolfie's Sonic?
Exactly. Yeah, you have to be catching on to how this player is going to be playing their advantage, playing their hell, even playing neutral. You know,
Yes,
every
exactly.
single person has their different habits and different ticks. We got to find them out in real time if you want to be taking home the title.
Absolutely. So it's gonna be interesting to see just kind of how things look as we jump into
This is
things.
not live. That was streamed 3 hours ago.
No, give us
There
another.
you go.
There we go. Okay,
There
we're
we
just
go.
double
Awesome.
checking that we are live and we are going well. But no, we got the Danny today. We got the Wolfie. We also have cooking up also on the winner side, Wilds and Soul, a Kentucky classic down here. This is going to be very exciting to see.
So we will let you know that Zandomo did take a 3-1 over Dr. Curb. So unfortunately, he's going to be having to go home early. Heartbreaking,
Yes.
as we're talking about, you know, Ohio's darling. And Pneumatic, I really wanted to watch this one. Pneumatic took
It's
it
there.
3-2 over Illusion.
You can watch it later. Great run from the Illusion. Dude was cheesing. I chatted with Illusion real quick during our break, just very quickly, just to congratulate them on their run, and they're just cheesing the whole time. They're just happy to be here. Big breakthrough a tournament here at the tiered event specifically.
C
so
tier.
3, 2, 1, go!
like, because it's all going to change, right? As
Yes.
soon as Danny takes a stock, Wolfie's going to be in an uncomfortable position, having to, approach freaking Wolf. I think the dynamic that we're going to be looking at here is just one that we were seeing with Roy earlier. It's just
actually very
unbridled aggression versus a very defensive Sonic.
right. This matchup is weird. Like, I don't want to call it definitively like garbage.
It's not, no.
But it's very flawed, is the way I think about it. Wolf has a lot of tools of it. Has kind of Wolf is a swordy in certain aspects and a brawler in certain aspects, so I think that helps against Sonic at times. But he's also things like the recovery is really hard to kind of play against.
Ooh, excellent landing, baiting Wolfie into a grab. Not getting a huge punish off of it, but honestly, a neutral reset at this high of a percent is something that you're willing to take. As we're setting him up at a ledge trap. He tried to react and do that reverse turnaround grab. Wasn't able to get it out in time. As Wolfie's still playing defensively, finds an opening, closes it with a fair. But yeah, Fox just kind of has, Fox. Wolf has several different, arcs and angles that he can work with. It's kind of very similar to what we were seeing with, I think, Palutena.
Yes.
Where there's just so many different ways for both side B and neutral B or up B to, finish the recovery for Wolf. Absolutely. Still playing defensive here as Wolfie was able to take the first stock. This again, unbridled aggression versus hard defense. Usually hard defense is going to take the first stock while unbridled aggression finds their way and kind of gets a hold of the ticks of their opponents.
Well, I will say that is like the interesting. Oh, that was a great backer
catch
read on the neutral get up. Something that I've always really liked about Danny's play is specifically, I think every, and this can be every Wolf you can kind of break down into, are they an ouch or are they a jackal? Jackal, as a Wolf player, loves to just run in, loves to just push that aggression, push the punish game, and then you have like an ouch, both talented Wolf players in their own right, that like to slow the pace down, like to really kind of pick their opening with a lot of finesse and a lot of precision. And I feel like Danny meets a bit in the middle, but leans a bit more on the outside of it, in a way that like maybe like a Zachary Wolf or a lot of those like 2019 Wolves was that like huge unbridled aggression.
Trying to force a mistake from their opponent and force an opening and get an early kill there.
So it's and I like Danny does a really good job when it comes to playing around with Wolf and playing around with like again the precision and the intentionality that Danny uses. That's something that outside player also does a really good job with. Game the wait, don't you make it back?
No, yeah,
that was crazy.
With homing shot able to send up at that really high angle.
But like
plenty of opportunity.
But yeah, like it's gonna be really interesting to see how Danny kind of pulls this, kind of uses these different tools and different playstyles that Wolf can be to take this set over.
Something kind of fascinating that I'm noticing with these top players against Wolfie is they almost never let him force attack on the stage.
Yes.
And we keep seeing Palutena and Wolf both landing with an auto-cancelable aerial, whether it be fair for Palutena or Nair with Wolf. They never let Wolfie force them to tech on a platform around the ground. Sure, there is the idea that as long as you're putting out a long and sorty-ish hitbox, you can kind of beat out any aggression that Wolfie's going to be throwing your way at the follow-up. But there is also this idea that they don't want to be stuck in one place for too long, right?
Yes.
You don't want to give Sonic the opportunity to kind of set up something against you. So these aerials, these auto-cancelable aerials, just give them more mobility than they would have had otherwise. It's a really interesting little micro matchup. Coming from these top players against Wolfie.
Absolutely, and we have a last stock situation here, but the percents cannot be more different.
Yes,
so
indeed.
if you're Wolfie here, do you just like take the 2 minutes and hang out, or do you try to close this out?
We've seen Wolfie in this situation already. They will take a closeout if it comes to them, but it depends entirely upon Danny, approaching and making a mistake. I think Wolfie is completely content with using their special moves to create a zone and get away from Wolf. But Wolf can kill so early. Like, there's no point in taking a risk for these next.
I mean, literally right then and there, if that down smash was able to do frame, that might have been it.
Exactly.
Wolfie. So it is, or even in like that one like sentence, like I feel like so much just like changed in like Danny's really been able to kind of again take the opening very precisely, able to get a lot, including that down smash.
Wolf just kills so easily.
That's just it.
Sorry, it's wild to watch.
Wolf is like
Wolf is never losing.
Yes.
Wolf is never down.
Absolutely.
So, maybe there's a point there to be made that maybe Wolfie needed to be more aggressive and needed to not let Danny take those opportunities. Not let him tech on the ground and throw out down smashes out of every once in a while to try and fish for a kill.
Right.
Maybe there's no room for this passivity against Wolf.
Yeah, really. I mean, or just like, I would even say just like a place seat, because again, like Wolf's kind of kill power. It's interesting because
Especially with rage.
in the grand scheme of Smash Ultimate, like I think Wolf gets the piece in a lot of realms, but it is still very useful. It's still useful, and as long as you know how to pilot that, I think
Especially against a lightweight like Sonic.
that is true. That's something that people tend to forget about because Sonic has a lot of difficulty to survive, but at the end of the day,
Yeah, he's got the mobility, but he's not exactly ahead.
yeah. In the way that like Wolf is a little chunkier and could have like have
Yes, he does. He does have some tech to him. I've seen Wolf survive things that he absolutely should not. That guy is bulky.
yeah, and is able to like hit like a truck but has like the airspeed of like a platform. So
That's always been the interesting thing of like people who don't believe in Sonic being, a top whatever character, is they'll tell you that he has to play through the eye of a pin.
Yeah.
He has to play so careful because any mistake gets him killed super easy.
right.
He has to play perfectly, consistently until his opponent is dead because any mistake will get him killed at 70. We saw it last game.
Truthfully, yeah, and like often, like that's the interesting thing about Sonic is Sonic is super has these really powerful.
Oh, he might have a chance to live because of that.
Oh, the stage tech! Oh my goodness!
That was nasty.
That was really
He absolutely didn't live because of that air dodge off the stage. The thing that saved him was he floated, like he drifted himself back into the spring, and it was able to get him enough hit stun to, actually get himself to jump again.
I think it's like positions like that what we should really try to get Danny into is like those like low recovery edge guards. I think it's something that is very exploitable for Wolf because Wolf has linear recovery where you have the up B, which is good but short, and then side B, which is long but very linear and very
Messy. It's a messy.
Yeah, that's a great way to describe it. It's messy. So it's going to be interesting to kind of see how
he's able to force these bad recoveries.
yeah, and something, and obviously that's something Danny is thinking about. Danny, again, great
Trying to
player,
avoid that.
has like major top 8s, have like traveled to Japan earlier this year to go compete at like Kowloon and Kagaribi and everything. Did really great at Kowloon, specifically got 7th. And so, like, you can't do that unless you know how to mix up those recoveries. So it's really going to be about how well can we keep Danny on the witness.
Remember when we saw that secondary wolf come out from?
I know exactly what you're talking about. It was
We were talking about one of the hardest things to learn about a character is their disadvantage.
yes.
That is the mark of a good, not just a good, but a top player, is the ability to survive inconceivable things.
Yes.
Find a way to use their mobility in a maximal format to live things that they absolutely should not, and get extra chances on.
Oh, and the up B extender. That is disgusting from Wolfie. Wolfie put on a show. I mean, truly, this has been an incredible run from Wolfie in a lot of respects. It's
Oh,
been a
yeah. Every single time I see this guy sit down and play, I'm awed by the ability that he has to maintain an advantage state with Sonic. Like, he's a very patient player. He's okay with taking his time, letting it go to the dregs of seconds as we wear these games on. But he does recognize that, like, this is exactly what we were talking about with, like, Zandomo and the Wilds.
Yes.
Is that they don't focus on these zero deaths, right?
Yeah.
I think Wolfie has a very similar idea of not focusing on a timeout. When he sees his openings, even if he's ahead, he takes them.
Yeah, because like that's the really powerful thing. It's like what I think about like Smash Sonic versus Sonic. It's Smash Sonic had this incredible ability to camp and run away, but they didn't have as much of a ruling, overwhelming punch game that Smash Ultimate Sonic had. Sonic, you can sit there and go across stage, and you can go for timeout, you can do this and do that, and within specific matchups, that is just what you do. That is the vibes, as we know.
That's kind of how Smash 4 was.
Yeah, but like with this, it's like you can do that, and you can sit there and take some matches. you can go for like that crazy down B into forward air extension. That's literally what we're talking about, into neutral B.
He's playing so defensively, but when his opportunity comes and he sees an opportunity to, throw his opponent off the stage, he takes it.
Exactly, like that whole string right then there that we saw Wolfie go for, he's precisely wrong.
That was like 30 seconds of him going flat to flat from ledge to ledge. And then suddenly, his side B was like, oh, I've got an opportunity here. Takes it, takes a stock with it.
And I feel like that's really kind of the tricky thing to do with Sonic. I find Sonic, the upsides of that character is massive. Like Sonic is good, top 2 in the game, absolutely. But it is, I would say, especially to kind of break through that first ceiling, kind of tricky to learn because there is so much decision making that needs to be made, and specifically about how you choose to engage, how you choose to, because there is a massive strategy to sitting there and not doing anything. There is a intentionality to that just as much as there's an intentionality to, like, ripping the cord and running in and trying to hit that forward air, trying to hit that big combo.
Let your opponent make
Yeah, and being able to kind of make that decision making on the fly. I mean, he's like, I feel like that is the kind of secret kind of element that makes a good Sonic player a great Sonic player. Wolfie is absolutely a great Sonic player.
Danny still trying to, just kind of beat this guy out on the ledge. Uses superior frame data and his superior reach, to force this guy into just cornering himself. Like, he's completely okay with Danny or with Wolfie being in the corner. We've seen it all throughout these last 3 games. He's okay with Wolfie putting himself in the corner and just like throwing a laser at him, trying to catch something with an air. While Danny is definitely the more aggressive of the 2 players,
Ooh, great down smash.
he's okay with the stage control.
Yeah.
In fact, I think he likes it. No. Yeah, no he does.
But that's why I really like this stage makeout. I really.
There's kind of nowhere for Sonic to land.
Yeah,
Wolf is extremely good with both up air and air of covering every single platform, anywhere that Wolfie could want to land.
Oh, great back air. Yeah.
Floor, while Danny has, twice the area to work with.
It really, like, a lot of people think about, like, tripods and they immediately think about making combos and stuff, but it's just that, like, ability to control that space and that extra advantage, because I don't think Sonic, obviously Sonic has some crazy cheese off the top platform, but what Wolf gained from having the stage is being able to, like, and, like, deny Sonic one of his many options. Sonic has so many things that he can do in any situation, in any matchup, and kind of do anything to limit the
Constrain him.
Yeah, constrain what Sonic is able to do is really good. It's why the Sonic is like problematic.
I'm kind of wondering why Battlefield was left open. It feels so claustrophobic and constricted. There's like nowhere for Wolfie to go.
If I had to guess, I don't think Wolfie wants to go to a I don't think Wolfie wants to go to a
Okay.
I think that's the logic there.
And then what's your third band?
Your third band, maybe like FD or Town or something. Maybe not FD because you like FD, but maybe like Town smaller side blasters has a lot of cheese for air.
Yes.
Well,
so Wolf down smash too reaches stage a lot further.
Especially given that you're trying to go for the timeout scenario, having the ability to get cheese.
All right, man.
Danny, do it again. Do it again. Trust.
Yeah, sometimes you go up 2 stocks, and you got to start doing some crazy stuff.
But yeah, like I don't know, having that reversal area, but yeah, like that's just it right then and there.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Dude, it felt like there was no way. It was like he was in a cage.
Yeah, Danny today getting the back air confirm and closing out game 2 out of 3. Great stuff. Or no, I apologize. Game 3 out of 5. So
Town City's a pick from Wolfie. Clearly, well, Danny would have wanted to leave this open because of the ability that he has to kill off the side and the ability that he has to kill at the ledge. Unprecedented on Town and City and Smashville.
Absolutely.
So, of course, he's completely okay with leaving this open. We are going to be seeing more ability for, Sonic to do his thing that we saw in Game 2. of going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and waiting for an opening.
You know,
And it a lot less claustrophobic.
Well, you know what's
space as well.
interesting about Town and City in this game? This Town and City is one of the most fascinating stages in the game for me personally. It changes so drastically based off of hazard. The weirdness of how hazard gap works and stuff. You're able to actually have these platforms move. So I think in a position like this, Sonic doesn't like this. Sonic doesn't like having.
No, it's like you're dealing with a Smashville here.
Yeah,
in the
but
center.
in even like weirder sense, but the moment the platforms move away,
You're back on FD.
and this is Sonic's zone, so having that kind of variety is something that is very like overwhelming to kind of think about. I remember a couple of years ago at one of the collisions.
Caught the jump.
Ooh, that was great. At one of the previous collisions, there's a really great Riddle Sonic set that Sonic was able to get cheesecake blocked by those side platforms. But the moment they went away, it was his. Interesting to see kind of that methodology come into here because again, those side platforms are scary. Because now we're at Kalos.
Yeah, now we're on Small Kalos, exactly. It's wide, flat open stage that, gives these players, both players, a different opportunities to recover, different opportunities to ledge trap, but doesn't functionally change the FD game plan of just kind of running at your opponent and throwing aggression at them.
Absolutely.
Ledge trap. Yeah. That's the kind of stage you're on. Ledge trap. So comfortable, like throwing himself to the floor, and Danny take this little smash space on the platform. Just kind of wait. Is that why you can, bide your time, take your shots. Wolf and Roy both have the ability to just kind of throw these fast sortie moves out that if Sonic doesn't answer them, he's just getting hit and you're still in a great position for that. Every single time it's on FD, they're both just like running up and shielding to each other. Because if they jump, where are they going to land? It's not like they have any platforms to get to. That is a fun thing about Town and City, is that neutral does turn into running up to your opponent and holding shield.
I mean, that's a Smash 4 classic right there. That's all you did in that game. But there we go. Even stocks, different percents. I feel like we're in the situation quite a bit in this set, where they're able to keep the stock differential even, but it's just so hard for Wolfie. Ooh, there we go. That is the Town and City really coming in there on any. I feel like on so many other stages that would have been it for Wolfie, but no, that down smash is not kill, but the dash attack will.
Yep, dash attack takes it off the side. Even though that move normally does kill off the top, seeing it kill off the side on Town and City is exactly what the stage was built for. Able to get the tech as we're just playing difficult advantage.
That's such a great air.
He was just able to keep track of where Sonic is going to be teching in place. Because Sonic's tech in place is, of course, his best tech out of disadvantage. He doesn't have the capability of Wolf or Paultana or even Roy.
Oh, and that's it.
Wow, what a high recovery.
No, what makes it back anyway? Like nothing, no sweat, no nothing at all.
High recovery from Wolf is amazing. But Sonic doesn't have the capability of these other aggressive characters to land with an aerial, land with a hurt box that can cover him.
Great back.
Sonic's just kind of forced to take. His aerials are just like not fast enough unless he's landing on the field. Or they don't have enough head lag unless they just land on the field.
Wolfie has a very interesting idea with this in there. Wolfie keeps going for these lanes and airs, and they have a really, they have a conversion in mind. I'm like super interested to see what they're trying to do.
I'm pretty sure I've seen the Nair convert into, ooh, that would turn into a homing attack.
Oh, ooh, that would be sick for them to be able to land that. That's a type of like reversal, but I think they really need to try to go for it to try to close out this scary stock on Danny, because I think once you, I mean, with any, we're hitting like the 230 mark here. If Wolfie's able to get,
it's already been 4.5 minutes.
If
the game
Wolfie
is long.
is able to get this stock, I mean, you just have to make up 93%. And that is a lot, but that's also not like an impossible differential to make up. But it doesn't matter, the back air. And that is
Danny
it.
cleans it up.
Wolfie losing sadly to Danny 2. Danny 2 taking over Wolfie. Moving on into winners finals here at Chill Out 3 Equinox.
Is Danny just No, he is. Yeah. Danny's just been tearing his way through winner's side.
I mean, he's the #1 seed for
Well,
a
of
reason.
course, for a reason.
But I think that this is really going to
Wilds
be.
and Soul. Here we go.
This is when the barn burners really start. We got Wilds and Soul. This is it. This is not the number.
The number 2 seed. Yeah, Wilds
Yeah.
is the number 2 seed.
Number 2 seed. Soul, I believe, is like the 3rd or 4th seed, I believe.
Never mind,
there
never
we go.
mind, Never mind. No,
Yeah.
it's still Danny and Wolfie.
Seed 5 or 6, seed 6, I think. But yeah, we are jumping into that. This set is gonna be interesting. These two have such a set record against each other.
Oh my God,
they
play
play,
against
but
each
they've
other
also
so
like
much.
mean so many different things to like the Smashing. Like it is exciting to see these two play at such a big stage, but only one can come out on top. It is a little unfortunate how the bracket is set up at the moment, where no matter what, there is going to be a Kentucky team kill here, because whoever loses this set is going to go into the bracket and fight Pneumatic.
Yep.
But you know, I mean,
Like, no matter what, Kentucky's getting eliminated. I think we just have Zandomo left to represent Ohio.
it's Zandomo, and then it's Wolfie in losers representing
Indiana, I
Indiana.
believe.
Yes.
So we saw Soul earlier, and their just absolute ability to take control, use their mobility to take control of a matchup that people are not so familiar with. Fortunately, Dr. Curve wasn't super familiar with Diddy Kong's abilities, Diddy Kong's mobility. Wilds is a much different story.
I mean, these two have played so much, but I will say within the past I would say 6 months to a year-ish. I guess sadly I don't have the wild numbers in front of me. Soul has kind of had Wild's number, which is interesting to kind of think about from the outside. I think Wilds goes to these big majors and gets all these crazy upsets and casually beats
Wilds is
Cola and all these incredible players.
Yeah, Wilds is definitely the infinitely more recognizable name.
But Soul has been able, at least on the local season, able to take over kind of the set record against Wilds. It does go back and forth, and there's a lot to think about, especially being on the something that Wilds is maybe a little bit more used to. Really anything is possible, but it seems like Soul is taking it easily. But as I say that, the up smash comes
electric
out.
up smash, yeah, why not? I'm kind of feeling very similar to Sonic Kazuya of the past.
Oh!
Dog.
Oh my gosh!
Dog.
Oh my goodness! I'm sorry for ears for everybody at home, but oh my goodness, that was incredible. That's the Wilds right there. Wilds.
yeah. No, when he sees his opportunities, he freaking takes them.
I mean, Wilds has this laser focus on knowing when to do it. And I mean that in the most respectful and complimentary way possible.
It's like he's cold-blooded.
Yeah, he just knows.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He
knows
sees
when
you die.
He knows when he's gonna do something that seems kind of stupid, but it's gonna work. Down smash at ledge when your opponent is above you shouldn't work, but it did.
Yeah. Diddy was air dodging, trying to catch a ledge, and ended up dying at 40% for it.
Yeah. No, but Soul seems to be reacting to it pretty well. But
Then he armored through the first hit of F smash.
Good electric, and that's the uppy. That's the other.
That's not going to do it. Uppy is not a great kill move. No, Uppy is not a great kill move. I don't know what to tell you. Nice jab.
That is something that Wilds is very good at. Wilds always has a great when it comes to that uppy and knowing when to block that uppy. He's really great at playing with it in a way that other consoles maybe the race that you don't like that uppy that kill move, but that is it.
So something I was trying to say before we watch Soul get his soul eviscerated from his body was this looks a lot to me like plenty of Kazuya versus Sonic matchups we've seen in the past, where it is a game of a really stubby guy who can kill you off of a touch versus this character who has so much insane mobility that catching them is the name of the game. We are playing a cat and mouse game.
Absolutely.
Where as soon as the cat gets the grapple, it's over.
Right.
Diddy Kong has to take advantage of this by using his mobility and Banana especially to try and get as many favorable positions as possible. I really like the Town and City pick. Of course, Wild would leave this open because we were talking about Town and City being, Smashville sometimes, being FB other times. Both fantastic stages for Kazuya. But this wide openness that Diddy Kong has in the sky.
I was just about to say that. Yeah,
Because of this huge ceiling, he has so many places to go. He can control the ground with Banana and control the air with Monkey Flip and his plenty of fast, speedy aerials.
And getting some weird shoots like that. No, Soul knows how to hit that grapple side B, with some of the side platforms. It's also pretty I don't think it's good to junior Kazuya, but it is good to be like very high above him.
Yeah,
because
like
especially-
right outside of his range.
Especially if you're right outside of like electric range, it doesn't really becomes like kind of like maybe poke you with an up air or go for like a really risky DP.
Look at how he's just going from
Yeah,
platform
yes.
to platform. He sees, you know, the big angry red glowing man is like, yeah, I'm just gonna go from here to here to here to here. Let you mess up. How
I
about
mean,
that?
especially given the rage marks that Wild is currently having to deal with at the moment.
Yep.
Oh, there we
I
go.
was just about to say. So Rage Art does go away based on Kazuya's percents.
Okay.
Where if it's usually right around 140 and 145 where it goes away. We saw that at 142. He still had it. I was thinking he just needed to, you know, hit banana one more time and that would have cleared it up. That's exactly what happened.
That was very Jeff the Diddy Kong coded right here. Jeff the Elite Smash Diddy Kong that spams up. Something. If
Okay.
you know, you know.
I clearly don't know.
He loves to spam up B, and Soul definitely taking some notes from that. Pretty.
No jump, by the way. But,
Oh,
yeah,
jump.
Wild's nice. Diddy Kong is fast in the air, but not fast.
I think I. Ooh.
That caught the tech in place. I don't know what to say. That was just an excellent command grab to catch every
Oh,
single
the
option
down air.
that
Getting it.
Soul could
Oh, so close.
throws him off stage. You got Rage already. Yeah.
I think this is the character combo that I think I've commentated the most in my life. Wild has played mostly against Worry, actually, but
Yes,
a
mostly
couple-
against Worry.
But a couple times against Soul, I have seen this, and it is electric. It is electric to see. It's like a true like mastery of understanding the matchup. Where you know Soul. Like I don't know. That's just like kind of my takeaway.
Yeah, the way that he's different from Worry is going to force Wild, especially, you know, when Wild goes so many places and fights so many different players, so many ditties. You know, it's not like he can keep Worry and Soul in his heart and in his mind all the time.
Yeah, like then
Especially in a high stakes situation like this.
absolutely. Then you have to go to like the major maybe like sea or something.
Yeah.
And then it's like okay.
And then
Ooh, there we go. Good forward. Good forward.
still up a star.
I
That's what I'm saying. Like you can see just how much mobility Diddy Kong has on this stage, especially. I like the pick.
I really
Nothing else
do.
I can say about it.
And especially, I think, ooh, that was great. Once again, pull the trigger on that up, like nobody else. But that's like, I also think a great example of somebody really understanding what the matchup is. Is like figure out what the action is. Like, oh, I can advance
First
it.
tech.
Ooh, not quite escaping it. Oh, and it's just spaghetti. It's just spaghetti land. Nobody knows what to do. But like, as I was saying, like, I feel like a lot of people.
Look at how much mobility he has. Wild has to like guess whether he's going to the far platform or whether he's air dodging back to center stage.
Yeah, or just pop a monkey flip, and then what monkey flip are you going for? And it's there's so many different mix-ups here, and that's something that Talent City allows. I feel like for a lot of people, they're gonna tend to like immediately like, oh, I'm playing Kazuya, okay, I'm gonna ban Talent City, I'm gonna ban Talent City. But to be able to have the chance to be like, I'm gonna do this strategy on this counter pick that you want to go to. It's
Yeah, you're not going to ban this.
Yeah, that you're not gonna ban this, absolutely. But like,
This is just so wide open for Diddy.
in a way that maybe if you're going to like bat for instance, wouldn't exactly be the same thing. Getting the up smash.
Not at all. All right.
And
There
there
all right,
we
we're
go.
back.
Flag gold screen that up smash. That was great. Soul taking it. We have a set. I don't know who I want to win this. Obviously, I'm unbiased as a commentator, but what I do want is I want this to go full. I want the full showcase. I want to see this go game 5 last. Like nothing.
I want to see
else.
these two explore each other's minds and explore each other's habits to the
really
utmost.
get to see the full extent of what
Diddy
this
Kong.
big stage. We're going PS2. Welcome to
Biggest stage in Kentucky.
Exactly.
Yep. Biggest stage of the year for a lot of these players. This might be Soul's biggest stage of the year.
Maybe. I don't know. They went to the cost earlier, and they're always traveling. I would love to see them travel out a lot more. They have great talent to show. As we're seeing them kind of taking apart Wilds bit by bit.
Needs.
And Bonk.
So PS2 is a stage that is kind of similar to Town and City, where Diddy Kong does have a lot of space to work with. Of course, Kazuya really likes the stage. It's flat, and a lot of Kazuyas have lapped tech based upon these platforms specifically, because it's probably the stage that they get to play on the most, right?
Yes.
That's just kind of the nature of PS2.
There's like intrinsically always a bit more of a comfortability to PS2. I feel really like personally when I play in bracket, I always feel comfortable on PS2. I don't play PS2, but I do it anyway. It's But like, but like, I don't know. I always find it interesting to see how players like that comfortability, even in something that I think the stage is a little bit better for Rios and its Soul.
I agree. That's why he counterpicked it.
Yeah, like there is an amount where it's like, yeah, but this is the comfortable realm for Soul popping the Rage Drive, not quite able to get
just
the kill
doing
there.
the 40%. Like,
Yeah.
not even quite. Like, he's just doing it for the game.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to recognize that you only have 20% left of that Rage Drive, and you can lose it to a single Diddy Kong combo. You know, if you're going to
Exactly.
rip it and get the 40%, just rip it, man. You have plenty of ways to kill Diddy Kong.
Yeah, and like especially also like trying to just like play that lead as much as you can, because even if you then get hit by a stick, like a crazy like lead combo, or get hit by the back air at ledge.
Yeah, get hit by the Trump back air.
That you're now like, okay, cool, like we're on even stocks and you're at 97, and even if you pull off the craziest beacon combo of all time, you may be 70. You
Right.
know?
Yeah, no, we're not at the point of killing Kazuya.
Yes, exactly. Being
Although,
able,
yeah, you can see just how much mobility Diddy Kong has. Like, Wild carried the monkey flip, and he's still center stage. Like, that's the crazy thing about Diddy Kong's side B, is even when, you know, it doesn't grab your opponent, or even if they successfully shield it, you're still center stage.
yeah. Oh, there we go. Getting the up B right there. Wow.
Doesn't kill? Why'd he pick that? Why'd he pick back throw?
I mean, I think it's so you can get the positioning on it. I think Wilds do that, like, when it comes to, like, either up throw or, like, forward throw or something, they're more than able to, like, get a
Actually
clean
get a
option.
kill.
So,
Alright.
throw him backwards, get to stage positioning, and then, like, they did, got the up, he got the up.
Right, we get to do another ledge trap, we get to do a reset, and then,
Yes.
you know, Soul chose to be aggressive, so take the kill while he gives it to you.
Right.
Take the opportunity that it's given to you. Biggest lesson that anyone can take out of top 8 today is
Oh.
while it is okay to play patiently, it's okay to recognize what your opponents want. You know, if you see if you see an opportunity to take your opponent off stage, or you see an opportunity to let them make a mistake, let them do it.
It's not always about
Take it.
it's not always about, like, the raw combos, it's about the positioning. It's about making your opponent force the mistake. That's something that we see a lot in the kind of higher levels in Smash Ultimate. It's not just, like, obviously it's like this is a competitive game, everybody can do 60 and 60s, but it's about forcing your opponents to make mistakes, because they won't just make mistakes on
They
accident.
won't do it for you.
Yeah, like Wild isn't just gonna.
Well, they might. That's
Well,
the
obviously-
thing. They might make it for you, and if
Oh.
they're going to do it, let them.
Yeah, I mean, just right then and there. I mean, Soul went for the monkey flip while able to catch it. And that comes with a lot of conditioning and a lot of kind of understanding what your opponent is trying to do. So it's going to be, you know, that's kind of what these players really have to keep an eye out on going into this game number 4.
Yeah, you don't get to see Kazuya use up air that often.
Yeah.
This is you clearly see that it reaches in front of him in a way that not just anti-air is like in front of him, but anti-air specifically monkey.
Yeah.
Kalos is going to be the pick for Soul. Gotta say, like the pick. This is
Yeah.
exactly like Titan City, where we have these two massive platforms to be transitioning between and trying to, you know, slow play your opponent.
Right.
Make them guess whether you're going to be taking center stage or whether you're going to be getting yourself to a platform.
Yeah, absolutely. And so to be able to, like, really see how, like, Soul and Diddy Kong and Soul and Wild are able to, like, pull off some of these weird things. Because I was talking about this earlier. Kalos is weird.
Kalos
is weird.
It's weird. It's big. You can
It's
ride
almost,
walls.
It's almost like, I kind of want to talk about with the comfortability on
Easily the most
PS2.
unique stage in the game.
Yeah, like instead of like PS2's most comfortable stage in the game, this is weird. Great down there from Soul as well.
You do notice how riding the wall is a liability.
Yes.
Because Banana just dropping forced him to recover outside of the banana and get back here.
Right.
And then from there, he has no jump and just got down there.
That is like Kazuya had a deceptively good recovery given the archetype that they have a big weakness in the recovery.
Still a weak recovery.
Is that specifically they struggle when it comes to like lateral recovery. They're
Once
really
the jump is gone,
Yeah.
he's in trouble.
you're able to come really far from like deep and be able to like get the jump, get the up, get the jump, and air dodge or whatever. But when it comes to actually making up that like horizontal space, It is hard.
The way that Soul can air dodge upwards to reach that platform and then side B to retake center stage effortlessly, it's almost like Wild is sitting there Jake John. And now the jump is gone. You see how much trouble he's in. He's going to do a ledge grab.
There we go.
No punish from Soul, but
Well, I mean, that was
you can see the pressure.
that was a good call out by Wild because Soul didn't have the banana. I do think when Soul is missing the banana is less safety to go to like ride that wall up is specifically the threat of the banana. Because then all you have to worry about is like maybe like a frame. But like that is not as worrying as a like a banana.
Yeah, exactly. It's not nearly as restrictive.
Great jab.
Just use monkey flip to get himself back. Yeah, I love this air dodge up to the platform and then, you know, monkey flip to center stage while Wild stands there slack jawed.
Yeah, honestly. Oh, and it misses the.
Ooh! Fine. Just get some tech. Just get some tech. It's not that hard.
Sorry, the missed down tilt into re-roll into the other down tilt. That's
Yeah, because he teched over it. It was silly.
Well, like to know the go for it again, that is very impressive out of Soul.
Yes, he did kind of recognize, oh shoot, that first one didn't hit. I have to transition into a read here. Able to get the correct read and was able to get the stock off. Oh, dude, Diddy Kong mobility is just absurd. Every single time I see this guy air dodge, you know, away from Kazuya or air dodge upwards to a platform, while Kazuya's just too slow to keep up. It's fun to...
Ooh, that was disgusting!
Banana into grab. That's a classic. I don't know what to tell you. Banana into grab is a classic, and I'm sure Wild has used it plenty of times within his career.
There we go, but it doesn't matter. We are here at last stock on this potential set ending game, but if Soul can really bring this out, Soul does have the percent lead here.
And the stage lead, if you ask me. I feel like the stage lead but of course, Diddy's about to be at kill percent in about 20%.
I mean, I think just like Soul is like is using the stage like it's taking more advantage of the stage than Wild is. But there we go.
I appreciate that. Look at how close he is to losing the rage drive. Just get the percent. You have plenty of ways to kill Diddy. You can see that Wild's like buffered a banana toss into a command input grab.
Oh, getting all of these pokes, going for the dash attack, and going for the down. And that's what you're looking for.
Just catches them electrocuting.
Oh, we're going to game 5. I'm so excited. Sorry.
Interesting
so
thing.
excited.
That is an interesting thing about Diddy Kong just like flicking the banana movement, right?
Yeah.
Because when it's falling downwards, it lasts within Kazuya's hurtbox for so long that it's able to like last throughout the electric invincibility or even a spot.
This is going the distance. We are going to a game 5 here. Game 5.
But unfortunately, this is Wild stage, right? Maybe PS2 again.
Going.
Hollow Bastion. So another
I have
tight
thoughts.
stage. You have thoughts?
I have thoughts.
Hit us.
Oh, I don't know if this is going to work out Wild.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know. I just don't think. I think Soul has. I think this is going to allow Soul a massive tempo shift. And when you're at game 5, and you have to like really make every stock count, being hit with new extensions, new combos, and just a different feeling within how your opponent is approaching.
There's no familiarity
here. Obviously, this is also a good stage, being able to kind of confirm a bit easy, like a bit better into some of your big kill confirming matters. But I think that's something really I'm very concerned about for Wilds when it comes to this stage pick.
This essentially just lets Soul hit Wild do things.
Yes.
You think that might be a part of Soul game? You know, you just ban the stages that you lose on, force your opponent into an uncomfortable situation on game 5 where they cannot rely on prior information.
Yeah, I mean, this is very unlike. I mean, we haven't been on a single plat this entire set, so this is intrinsically something very different. And then let alone everything else for this. So, yes, thank you to the good stuff team for bringing us some wonderful water. Hydration is important. If you're at home, make sure to hydrate in this intense game 5.
140%.
They're both at practically the same percent, same stock lead.
Huge blast zones here on Hollow Bastion.
And that's the up smash. That's what it's all about. That tempo shift, we're feeling it. Because I feel like Soul survivability hasn't been as crazy as it was in that moment when it comes to getting to that high.
Yeah, we're just not seeing Diddy hit 140%. Soul's fans have allowed him to.
That was a great tech.
That is a tech that you only hit when you're extremely familiar with this matchup.
And locked in as well. But Wild's taking the
that
stock.
hits the ledge.
Taking no percent in that stock. This is looking good for Wilds.
You can see how the banana traveling downwards is able to outlast the invulnerability of spot dodge.
Yeah.
Like, this is exactly what I was talking about earlier.
It almost feels like they're taking turns, but that is the exact wrong place, and that's it.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, no.
And that is it. Wilds takes it.
Bowser signed him to end the game. To end
In
the set.
and the handshake. That's nice. These two play each other a lot, but in a going for the kamikaze off stage is kind of crazy. But
Look, remember, this is the point of this top 8. If you see an opportunity, you have to take it.
you have to take it. I completely agree. And speaking of opportunities we have to take, we are going into.
Wolfie Zandomo. Oh, no?
I believe that's what we're getting next. Yeah,
Unless I saw, Wild sitting back down for winners finals against Danny.
Are you?
I didn't look at the camera that hard,
I
unfortunately.
mean, there's a lot of different options here. Let's kind of run some of them down. So obviously we have Wild and Danny today. Very familiar site if you know a little bit about the Chill Out series and Kentucky tournaments in general. I'm pretty sure these two have played at just
Probably both chill outs.
just about.
I know
or-
for sure that they played at the first one.
They played at Chill Out 2. Wild's getting second and Danny getting third at that event. So I believe third. I apologize. It's wrong. I don't know.
Well, then there you go. This is, these
But,
guys
like,
are
just
playing
about,
each
like,
other.
These two have played
At-
constantly. This
yep.
is a familiar sight. I feel like a lot of these are kind of familiar sights. We have Danny today and Wild in the winners finals slot. We have Soul and Pneumatic. Welcome to Fireball Fridays, everybody. Down in losers corner finals, and then we have Wolfie
and Zandomo.
And Zendomo.
That
Kind
is
of
probably the most unfamiliar of all of
Kind
the
of.
sets so far.
a little bit of an oddball one, but it's also very Sonic. That is quintessential Smash Ultimate in this
In
year of
postmodern Smash Ultimate.
Exactly.
Production. Seoul, Korea? Read it.
Whoa!
Alrighty.
Chill Out
So-
3 Equinox is sponsored by the lovely people over at Gen G Esports. Grant, tell us a little bit about Gen G Esports.
Gen G is located in Seoul, South Korea, and they have a program that.
Over the
Nice.
winter.
All right. Well, they're having a program happen over the winter where they're having students travel to South Korea and enjoying what South Korea has to offer. They get to have a hands-on experience of what it's like to work at a global esports organization. Students who sign up for this will be able to gain an understanding of the esports industry. They'll be able to understand the challenges and the opportunities that come with it, as well as how you have to overcome the organizational aspects of
Yes.
it. Like leading an organization is a lot of work. They get to understand the value of practical problem solving in an extremely fast-paced environment. I mean, we saw it earlier when we were having technical difficulties. A tournament is happening, and these global esports have to figure things out fast.
It's a
We
live
can't-
production, you
right,
know,
we
and
can't
so we
let things
gotta.
be held up.
Yeah, so
So they get to discover themselves. They're going to be put into a fast-paced professional environment. That is where these students are going to be able to learn how to, what their strengths are going to be and how they're going to take advantage of those.
And in truly like one of the birthplaces of esports, Seoul, South Korea.
Exactly.
Like that is one of the
That is where
heartlands
esports-
of like specifically like I think a lot about like StarCraft and
Mm-hmm.
everything and like Tekken and stuff like that. So really exciting things. Thank you so much to Gen G for sponsoring this event.
And if you are a student and you do sign up, make sure that you click the Gen G Collegiate Network under referrals for the application. It allows our team here at the University of Kentucky to know exactly who referred them to this program and what they can look forward to.
yeah.
We're going to be going to do a short break.
We're about to get started with our next set.
We're gonna
All
jump
right.
into it.
If you all need a short break, I can.
No, I was just asking. I thought you were like doing a cut motion.
Awesome. No, we're just jumping straight into it. Again, thank you so
Wolfie
much to everybody
Zandomo.
over at Gen G Esports. Lovely people over there. Glad to see them also supporting Smash Brothers a little bit. Brought it up earlier. Slowly getting into it, signing on some newer players and everything. Glad to see them supporting some grassroots events. So thank you so much to Gen G Esports.
Grassroots
Go
in
get
South
that
Korea.
link
Yeah,
a
wow.
check. But as we transition from that, we are jumping into Wolfie and Zenodo.
Zandomo.
Zendomo. Oh,
So Zandomo, the Seoul, Ohio representative, still here. A 7th seed, outperforming their seed. unfortunately, they had to upset Dr. Curb to do it. Ohio team kill down there and losers. But Zandomo, just the Southwest Ohio representative, right? While Dr. Curb is representing Northern Ohio, Zandomo is easily the best player within Cincinnati and Dayton. Yes. Some people might argue Columbus. I mean, but Geist is there, right? It's up to you whether you think Geist is retired and washed or not.
I mean, it's more.
I don't.
It's more of something where I think that just the competition is so strong amongst those regions that have somebody that can float between them and consistently do well. It's very impressive. Similar things we were talking about actually with Dr. Curb being able to float between like just regular Northeast Ohio, Cleveland, Columbus. Like it really is. It is Ohio could be a little. Not like fragmented,
all over the place.
But
it is fragmented.
Yeah,
I completely agree.
When it comes to like Cincy, Columbus, Cleveland, Northeast Ohio, Toledo, everything, to be consistently good across those different realms is something that's really important. And I feel like that's
even out of state
and out of state, which is what is being shown here by Zandomo against Wolfie.
So personally, we as viewers of postmodern. Industrially ravaged Smash Ultimate recognize how a Rob Sonic game is supposed to be played. Right?
We've seen this movie before.
And yet, this is a movie with different actors.
Yes.
This is one where I am not sure if Zandomo or Wolfie have ever played each other. Personally, I doubt it. Zandomo being pretty new to Ohio, actually, or at least pretty new to Southern Ohio.
Yes, not quite the mainstay. I should say mainstay, but not quite the
familiar
long-term veterans of other like scenes and such. So catching the up air immediately.
Unfortunately, I feel like he DI'd that incorrectly. Maybe just DI'ing it straight down to try and juggle between the 50-50. You gotta hit it. You can't be doing riskless plays here just by holding. He took how much percent just by trying to grab top? Like Sonic does not have those disjoints.
Something I wonder about transitioning between these sets is you have something like Danny Wolfie, where in that set Wolfie had a lot of room to play the game their way because Wolf has to react to what Sonic is doing.
Yes.
In this set, that still is correct to a extent, but to a very different font. Where like
Rob Top is just Rob in general is so much more disruptive than Wolf is.
Yeah, that's a great way to say it, disruptive.
Wolf
yes.
can stand back and let you do your game plan, while Rob is constantly going to be chucking huge moves and really annoying projectiles your way. That if you don't answer them, he's not going to let you play.
Yes, I completely agree, and I feel like that's like one of the things that we have to see specifically within this game one. I think this game one is going to be a massive kind of pivot moment for the set. Obviously, winning a game in a set is a big deal, but specifically for this one, it really sets the tempo, and the tempo is looking very dominant for Zandomo.
Wolf is looking lost in a way that I have not seen him all bracket. We've seen him, go down 2 stocks really early against Danny and other players. This feels different.
I feel like to play Sonic in Smash Ultimate, you have to have a level of confidence in yourself and confidence to know that you need to go in and make something happen. And if that confidence starts to falter, there's something I see at even like Sonics and Wrath and Ken, some of the best, or even Taike, like even some of the best Sonic players in the world. Once that confidence starts to kind of shudder a little bit, it's a lot harder to make those very quick decisions that you need to make. You can't be second guessing yourself. And so I worry about Wolfie in this situation being able to not second guess themselves and do what they have to do in this matchup. Because this is possible for Sonic, to be clear. This is not unwinnable.
Yes, no, this is a completely fine matchup for him. But NBU, I don't know if you're here when this was in pool number 1,
yes.
where we watched Wolfie play against a Villager player.
Okay.
And I'm seeing something very similar here, where Pellets and Top are doing an extremely good job of disrupting every single time Sonic has a startup of something. Like, he's not able to sit there and start charging any of his special moves because if a Top hits him, he clanks with it. And we see, while Villy is too slow to follow up the Pellets with anything but like a Lloyd or something, I've consistently seen Zandomo in this game alone disrupt the startup of these special moves and then just like run in behind and grab him or fair him. The level of just like hugeness and speed that Rob surprisingly has to catch up to Sonic, to catch up to like he's able to chase his own top, and if he gets a clank out of it, if he's able to disrupt Wolfie's startup of anything and put him into hit lag of any sort, he's going to be able to follow up with all sorts of options. Like, look at Wolfie. He looks like he's deep in thought about this at the very least.
I don't blame. I think that was, especially towards the end of that. I think the Wolfie was figuring out just a little bit, but this is definitely not. Again, like that confidence and that ability, and not even confidence, because you have to kind of feign a lot of that confidence. You're going to be down at times, and you're going to feel like it's not possible, but you're going to still do it anyway.
It is very odd
it's
sitting in top 5. Yeah, because we're fighting for 5th place. It is very odd sitting in top 5 and watching a player casually get 2-stocked. Like, it didn't even feel like a close 2-stock.
We also got the color counter pick, by the way. We have like the baby blue Sonic.
Yeah, you can see that even Sonic does pick up the top. Like, Rob is able to get a follow-up off of it extremely well. The abilities that top has of disrupting Sonic are being put into full display here. Even if he doesn't pick it up, he's wasting time. He's putting out a jab. He's potentially clanking with it. Sonic just does not have the ability to waste time against the inevitability that Rob has.
Absolutely. Great news for everybody at home. I'm out of Sonic puns to make.
Oh, thank goodness we can be serious for top 8.
Oh man. Oh wait, I saw.
Yeah, he forces him to recover high.
Yeah. Did you see that? Ah,
it's nasty. It's so disruptive.
no, Gyro is the best character in the game.
Good spot dodge. I mean, really good air dodge from Wolfie. I mean, he's in a bad spot, you know. Even though the percents are looking pretty even, I can't help but feel that Zandomo has just been in complete control of this stock. He's dead.
Yeah, just
Great
wait, not quite. Yeah,
you know
that was good.
He got it. He got it that time.
I mean, he's locked in. He has the DI right. Like,
Wolfie
that's
was.
step one.
If you're aware of that, Wolfie was like completely aware of where that top was and went and caught it, even though it was off camera. You know, maybe a little indicator that we're missing that Wolfie does know something about the matchup, and Zandomo's just like different, beautiful air dodge from Zandomo to keep himself from getting hit by that homie shot. Like that was just a. I don't know if he was able to react to that with sound or something, because we don't have sound in here. I have no idea if he was able to react to the release of that homing shot with an air dodge. But wow, what a beautiful play for Zandomo to take a stock.
It makes me wonder how familiar Zandomo is with this matchup, and like when it comes to, because there are times where if you know a matchup so well, you don't need a cue. Like you have seen that situation again and again and again and again. You just know to go for it.
I can tell you that Zandomo has had a lot of experience playing against Winter Shorts' Sonic.
That makes sense.
We do have a couple Sonics down in Southern Ohio as well. Of course, they're not at the level of Wolfie.
Right, but I mean, just like raw familiarity with the matchup, raw just ability that's like you've been in this situation time and time again to just know like I'm just gonna back you here and it's going to work.
Or of course he did react to it. Like we don't know. Unfortunately, I don't have sound here.
I mean, but
I can't tell you for certain.
But it's like a mix of both. It's like, oh, I got the cue. I just know this is gonna work. I just have to fire on this, you know. And that's the type of kind of confidence that really is Zandomo.
Yeah, knowledge.
That really is on display here in this
These
set.
setups are wild too.
But
again, if Wolfie isn't able to like close this stock out, we're going to be looking at another 2 stock that like doesn't even feel close.
Yeah.
And we're in top 5.
I mean, but
it's not often that you see a domination like this.
But the weird thing for me that I will say is I feel like Wolfie is playing a lot better when down that first stock. I feel like Wolfie's really struggling in the first stock of the game, and then Zandomo.
And then he's got to play aggressive against Rob.
Yeah, and Zandomo's able to create this huge deficit.
Nice air dodge.
And then Wolfie's able to play against that deficit like, really well. Like I think they're doing very well right now, but it just doesn't.
They're struggling to close out a stock.
It's hard for it to matter when you can't close out that stock and there's this huge deficit. You know, like. It's just hard.
See him in the corner.
Yeah, we're just running back.
Running back.
No, I don't blame you there. No, I think the momentum is really heading in a great direction for Wolfie. I really do.
I guess we'll see as we transition into game 3. But I'll tell you,
it's just about,
look at him. Like look at his eyes. Look at him put the hood on.
No, you got.
I don't think he's feeling it, man.
Maybe. I mean, but you have to feign that a little bit. We've all played sets where we're like, well, this is not it, but like we do it anyway, you know. And I think as long as we're able to, for me, it's that first stock. Because if that change can't happen within the first stock of the game, I think we'll go the same.
Yeah, then he's just chasing Rob for the rest of the game, and you can't do that. Like, Sonic just does not have the ability against Rob's inevitability and Rob's
like disjoints and everything, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. But like that is also like, I don't know, that is the change that needs to be
Disruption,
made.
that's the word I was looking for.
But that is the change that that Wolfie needs to make here, is being able to like have this first stock go right. And because
We are definitely looking in a situation where I think if Wolfie doesn't take this first stock, I don't think he takes this game.
Well, yeah, I mean that it's tough to say, but that might be what we're looking at. But it really just depends. I will say, already playing a little bit better controlling that space. Had that really great ladder combo at the beginning of the game. Already at basically 100%, just about. Yeah, there we go.
There it is, there's
101.
100th. That doesn't clean it up. Man, Rob is so difficult to track in the air as well. Like, even though he's so big and Sonic has such long-lasting moves, the way that Rob is able to double jump and recover and even hurtbox shift with all of his aerials makes him extremely difficult to track.
There we go, taking the stock lead.
We do have the first stock.
That is huge for Wolfie in this
First
set.
time he's taken the first stock in these 3 games.
It's going to be curious to see what he's able to make out of this, because if I'm Wolfie, I'm here for a long time, not a good time. I want to just hang out, and I want to just like hit and run my opponent, build up that extra percent, because you don't want to be in a moment where you're able to get hit by some big mix-up.
Yeah, you got to get in Rob's grill and stop him from disrupting you. Plain and
Yeah.
simple. It's almost like playing against Steve, right? Like you
Yes.
just got, as much as you want to play slow when you're up, the more that you give him resources and opportunities, the more abilities he has to just kill you incidentally.
Yes.
So we have to be aggressive and we have to close it out.
Again,
we have to get this extra percent. Or
Again,
this extra credit.
Again, hitting that, being able to like make up that aggression, make up that percent, and then get away. Great DI as well. Getting hit by the laser, not getting hit by the top. The nair low down. Ooh, Zimdomo getting the huge edge guard. This is what we need.
Smile down there in the corner. And
He's
Zandoma's like,
cheesing.
okay,
He's
all right.
cheesing. We're here. Oh, and then getting the F smash, but still, getting in the F smash. But we are still a whole, practically a whole stock up.
I think Zandomo got a little bit too comfortable there. He is a pretty confident player, always has been.
Right.
So going off stage versus Sonic, never generally a good idea, and he did die for it. I think he recognizes, okay, all right. No, I can't be messing around. I'm up 2 games. There's still no room for this.
Right. You know, you can't play with your feud. You know, you got to close it out. This is we're playing a set here, not games. You know, this isn't friendlies. You gotta close it out. That's all that matters. Doesn't matter if you take all these games. If you lose a set, you lose a set.
All right, able to air dodge through that. He gets the disruption. He's able to retake center stage, at least until Sonic dashed up.
Ooh,
And just,
that was gross.
yeah, Wolfie's just not letting Zandomo, play this passive game on.
Dude,
on
what's in
game
that
3.
hood? What's in there? He put the hood on, and it's like we're looking at a completely different player.
Locked in. Zandoma's thinking about. Look at him down there. He's
I mean, we can't take this for granted. Like
Small Battlefield's the pick.
We're going back to PS2.
No, this is Small Battlefield.
No, we're going back to PS2. They clicked on, then they swapped.
Are you? Am I insane?
We're going to PS2. Watch this.
No, watch this. It's Small Battlefield. This is like the standard Sonic counter pick. You want him to go to a small. What? What happened? They're on pit. What? Whatever, man. Whatever.
I mean, this is what you've been playing on all set. I understand wanting to keep it consistent. We have to now. Wolfie was able to do a lot different in that set. Make a lot of improvements. It's about continuing that improvements, because you can't just make the adaptation. You have to adapt to the adaptation.
Yeah, it's not about letting Rob hang out in his little zone here. It's not about letting him hang out behind a top or hang out in the blast zone with his
God, that's a great nair.
rocket boosters.
That's a great nair.
Um,
Bonk.
You just can't be letting him do these silly little games. I'm not sure what Zandomo was walking at there. That was kind of odd.
Yeah, I also feel like Zandomo's like locking down these edge guards really well, going up a stock.
Dude,
I've seen this one before. No, you lived that. You were at like 80.
It feels like Zandomo's almost playing around here on these past 2 games. Like, he's just kind of floating around in that dead space.
Yeah.
In the 45 degrees
Ooh,
above
the
the ledge.
laser snipe!
He's just floating around in this dead space and not accomplishing much. And just letting Sonic run out there and fare him while he's hanging out off stage for fun.
Yeah.
I'm just not seeing the seriousness from Zandomo.
Wolfie does have to keep a little bit an eye on some of those lasers. They've been getting hit by a lot of those off-screen lasers. Just taking one of their stocks just now.
Yeah, you see Zandomo just like hanging out there around that area and letting Wolfie come to them and get a fair. Even though they whiffed that time, they're just letting him come out there for free.
Right. No, I think Zendomo's doing is adapting well, but I'm just not sure if it's going to be enough for this game number 4.
It's fine. He's still got plenty of rocket boosters.
Got the spring.
Okay, catches the roll behind. I understand.
Not bad.
Something about Zandoma like picking this top up and chucking it at Wolfie. I haven't seen it work a single time.
Yeah,
he either like uses his invincibility of startup to go through it, or he's just like jumping over it.
If I'm Zendomo in this situation, I am not picking up the top, and I am conditioning that and saving that for
And
game.
just like leaving it on the floor.
Is leaving it on the floor and conditioning that for game 5 because at this point you're just trying to set up habits. Like I mean, Zendomo can maybe bring this back, but if I'm Zendomo in situations, like I want to set up some habits, I want to play the set, not the game. I say that as he's just throwing out up smashes, which hey, that also works. But if I'm Zendomo, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna send this top out, I'm gonna keep this within play, but I'm not gonna try to huck it back at them, and I'm gonna save that and not go for it up until that game 5 until it is needed, you know, and setting up that conditioning.
If you able to catch it that time, no follow up.
No, but it puts him in a bad position because you're trying to get it.
Percent.
So, but going high, you don't want to be recovering high. That's not great.
No, especially onto a platform.
Yeah,
Sonic's
you
able
don't want to
recover
be
so
recovering high in
extremely
this
well.
moment. That's not what you want to do, Zendomo.
But this is exactly what we've been talking about this entire tournament, right? Where Wolfie, once they're able to take the first stock, is able to play this game of charging their special moves and just kind of like jumping and down airing out of them, going from platform to platform and forcing their opponent to chase them. Rob feels just a little bit too slow to be playing this game of chase.
Yes.
Which is why it's so important that, you know, Zandomo gets his first stock.
Yes. Oh, but that was a great back air.
Can't tell you if that was great timing from Zandoma or just poor timing from Wolfie.
Probably a little bit of both.
Probably a little bit of both.
Still possible.
But he is up 93%, so, you know, he's able...
Ha! There we go.
Aggressive fair, doesn't even trade.
Oh,
or
Sonic
nothing.
was staring
Why
us-
was he looking at us?
He was
bro?
staring us down. That was weird. Oh, Wolfie, bring it back. We're going to game 5. The adaptation is happening.
Dude,
You gotta
just
lock
when
in.
I thought all hope was lost, you know, the joke's on me for losing faith in these top players.
I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see how Wolfie's able to kind of close out this game 5.
Come on, Zandoma, lock in, brother. You gotta quit having fun.
You got it. No, you got it. Everybody got to relax. We gotta take a minute. We're all picking our song counter picks. I'm a big believer in a lot of the superstitions of competing, where it's like I changed my skin.
Juju's important.
Yeah, like I gotta like change my skins depending on how I'm feeling. I gotta do my song counter pick, both within the game and in my actual music. Like I gotta do it, even if I can't hear the music. I gotta pick my own song.
Zandomo is at 87% and is American air dodging. I'm not feeling good about the start of this game.
Okay,
dog.
but we gotta relax. You gotta lock in double parry. It's okay. We're back.
We'll see. We'll see about that.
Zendomo is doing a great job of parrying those spin dashes in the face of Wolfie.
Yeah, for sure. Like he's aware of how he should be playing defensively here. Oh my God, it's the disadvantage that Wolfie has that's just putting him in a, you know, not letting him play his disruptive game.
Yeah.
And now you're 112% behind. You're off stage versus Sonic. You're getting ledge trap. I'm scared.
Yeah, I mean, especially Rob does not have a particularly great kill throw off the side. He has to really go for
Up throw or you know, down throw.
I was playing against Rob the other day, and I saw them back throw, and I legitimately forgot what the animation looked like. Like you
Whoa,
never see Rob go for, like, you'll sometimes go for like a forward throw to like position or something. I never see Rob go for back throw. You have to really position with that vertical, those vertical kills in mind, both with up throw and with down throw.
Gets himself back to center stage, and Wolfie.
That's
Dude,
great
I
back air.
don't know what Zandomo was back airing there for.
This
Because you
is-
saw him back air in center stage, and it put him in the exact same spot for Wolfie to just run up to him and kill him. I have no clue what Zandomo's trying to press here.
Yeah.
That will not do it with
Great.
good DI from Wolfie.
It's
Yeah, Rob has to go off. Like Zandomo has to be aggressive. He has to try and box this guy out.
It's feeling better, at least. It feels like to me this Nova's figuring out just a little bit. To down throw, that's a great
Cleans
place
it
to
up.
kill at ledge
Yeah,
right there
up
with
throw
down
cleans it
throw.
up.
20%.
Down throw is the berry. That was up throw.
Oh, was that up throw? My fault.
Yeah.
Look kind of similar to me.
Yeah, down throw berries.
Yeah, there we go. 24. They're practically at the same
even.
percent here. It is truly anybody's game when it comes to getting. I mean, It almost feels like we're kind of back at the beginning of the game where this stock lead mattered so much.
Exactly.
For either player, you know?
It's the first person who takes this and is able to get the extra credit is going to be the one who runs away.
Exactly, and especially, like, Wolfie these past 2 games has done an incredible job when it comes to playing at the lead.
Yeah, Wolfie is for sure one of the best players we've seen here at Chill Out 3 of playing with the lead. Like, Zandomo just kind of has no room to be messing around with this guy.
Oh, reading the jump into the up air.
God, Rob's so slow in the air, too. Sonic's just able to, like, catch up to him, and
God,
we've seen him kill off the top so early.
One of these back throws is going to work.
Falls out.
Another up smash.
Okay, I like that.
Down tilt train?
Whatever. It's a train.
It's okay. We're back to neutral.
Taking center stage.
It is okay.
Firing the projectiles. You know, disrupt them.
You're both a kill percent. It is not the end of the world. Just don't get hit. Just don't get hit by spin dash. If I'm Zandomo, don't get hit by spin dash. Get hit by anything else.
Just disrupt them. Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about. You just like
the gyro is doing such a great job of that disruption.
Yes, it's not letting him do his stuff. It's not letting him approach. It's not.
Rob is heavy.
I like that back air to like disengage and close space with.
Ooh, so close. That was very scary. Almost running out of the fuel.
But no, he just. Whoa, okay, we're punching the top for fun. This is a much more top-centric game than
is it going to be that? Oh, and we're back to game 1. Game 1, the down air. Zandomo has had that in his pocket for 2 games.
You got to take the extra credit here. Roll back behind the top.
Getting the spring, the survivability.
Look how high! No!
The survivability. Oh, going for it again!
No, not that time.
I think you pick up the gyro. You try to do 0 to death. That's where my brain is at. You got to push this.
There
lead
is blood in the water for sure.
Yeah, you got to push this lead as much as you can. I don't think this is good for Dodo. If he's able to get the back air, that's not great.
That's fine. 64%. Like Rob can make this work for sure.
But this is still scary. Like against Sonic. Sonic is able to get this percent back like this, hitting a back air.
Knocks him away. You saw the Z drop there. We were setting up for some diabolical.
Well, that's what I was
stuff.
saying. Is that you have to set the gyro down for a couple games, let the conditioning happen, and then when you bring it in with the opportune moment. But it doesn't matter because
oh my God, the back throw was coming out, or back air was coming out. Fair's just faster.
It doesn't matter. Oh my gosh, this is so close. This is anybody's game.
He needs to be doing the same stuff that he's been doing for stocks 1 and 2, just not letting himself get hit by spin dash. You can play as slow as you want. You cannot let yourself get hit by these guaranteed confirms.
Yeah, absolutely. Take the straight hit, take the straight like dash attack or something. But those spin dashes, that's not. You can't just give up stage and give up that stage control. Yes! The back air. That's it. Zandomo stops the reverse 3-0 with Rob, the robotic operating buddy.
Sorry for being biased, guys. That's Ohio for you.
Oh my goodness.
Keep it running, Zandomo. Holy cow.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I think I pinched something in my elbow.
Oh my god, that was incredible. Great stuff to both of them. I mean, obviously, huge congrats to you all right? You actually all right, man?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay,
Keep going.
Cool. Awesome. Great stuff from Zandomo. Also great stuff from Wolfie.
30-minute game 5. Oh. You know what that be like? Every single one of those games took like 5.5 minutes.
Yeah, which honestly for a Sonic set, not bad.
Not terrible.
Not
I've
terrible.
seen worse.
But no, great stuff for both of them. I feel my heart goes out to Wolfie, but also that's how it be sometimes. That's Smash Ultimate for you.
And here's the cavalry team kill as we sit down.
We just keep going.
Yeah, I mean, what else are we going to do?
We're at the speed of sound. Sonic is not here, but the puns keep going.
Nothing else to do except play the game.
So yeah, welcome everybody to Louisville. Welcome to Fireball Fridays.
Yeah, you want to tell us about Fireball Fridays?
I've been once.
Okay, all right.
I'm mostly a Lex guy, but I mean, this is the Fireball Fridays is like the primary Louisville local, and these are 2 Louisville staples. So, well, Pneumatic just goes everywhere. Pneumatic likes traveling all across the state for different stuff. Won't leave the state, we'll go everywhere else. And then obviously Soul.
Yeah, Pneumatic loves traveling.
Exactly. So, Soul here really likes I would say has the advantage here, but these 2 play a lot. These 2 have a very extensive set record. I would say even more than maybe Soul and Wilds.
I can tell you about the level 1 game plan of Diddy Kong and Palutena. Diddy Kong just has the extreme mobility to put the hurt on Palutena. Like, she is fast in the air, but decently stubby.
Yeah.
Very similar to Sonic. If she's not able to catch this monkey, she's not going to be able to put on percent. And her ledge trapping is great, but it's not great when Diddy Kong can just, retake center stage in the matter of a second.
Yeah. But also, like I was saying earlier, Pneumatic has an extensive matchup knowledge on this specific matchup, both with Worry and with Soul, and even there's other oddball Diddy Kongs across the state as well, which deserve a lot of love as well when it comes to developing the meta here for Diddy Kong. So it's gonna be interesting to see how Pneumatic uses a lot of that information as they continue on their losers run, because I think Pneumatic wants that run back. More than anything, I think Pneumatic wants that.
That's what he's
run
fighting
back.
for.
Yeah. The honor to play the game more, the honor to try again.
Represent Kentucky.
Exactly. And in the tragic not even Kentucky team kill, not even in the Kentucky team kill, the Cavalry
Esports team kill.
So it's going to be interesting to see how both these players kind of go out in this game. One, getting the counter.
Yeah, no, that was just a nair.
Oh, was it just a nair?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was the counter. Going for the forward smash.
Yeah, Palutena nair is extremely good against recoveries that don't have a hurt box, and even then it's still good against recoveries that do have a hurt box. But you can see her moves are long lasting and they're extremely safe, but they're incredibly hard to hit Diddy Kong with.
Right.
As we are sitting here a whole stock down. Something interesting that I can tell you about the level 1 of this matchup is that Banana into dash attack is like a kill confirm at 100.
Well, it's
shield attack. It's funny.
Yeah.
This is a fun matchup that I've seen a little bit down in Dayton, but it's like between 2 and 2ers.
Right. I mean, this is like one of the Kentucky. Like when I close my eyes, I think about what is, if I'm at a local and his top 8's going on, what am I seeing? I'm seeing Diddy Kong, I'm seeing Palu, I'm seeing Kazuya, and I'm seeing a random Bowser and a Luigi. That's what I see in my mind's eye. Maybe there's a Wolf. Maybe there's a random Ridley. Shout out to Crayola Brand. There's a lot of oddball characters, but it is truly Diddy Kong and
this
Kazuya
is the bread and butter.
and it is Palu. There's a lot of other great Palu players. Specifically, I think about Krispy Kreme as well. A lot of other great Palu players in the state. Getting the back air there.
Still 100% down. She's able to do a little bit of the distracting thing. Did you see what happened where she tried to Z drop nair a couple times, but the Z drop it just makes the nair combo inconsistent. Banana is good for Palutena at higher percents, and she wants to hold on to it so that Diddy can't have it. But man, it really does not help on taking percent at low percents.
Yeah. What do you think about Explosive Flame in this matchup?
I think Diddy Kong is too mobile.
Yeah.
It's good on his shield, I suppose, but I can tell you just about the Diddy Kong going back and forth between these platforms.
I mean, it's the same thing actually, that a very similar thing that we saw during the Danny set is that Pneumatic was going for a lot of very odd, and that's the up tilt, going for a lot of very odd side beats, a lot of those explosive flames and inopportune moments. I think part of that decision making about that micro, because I think Pneumatic knows the macro of the goals and what you're trying to do and how to get those kills and everything, but it's that micro decision making in the moment to moment and how punished you can get off of that micro is one of the big things that I think they need to really look out for in this set, because Diddy Kong is really great at punishing that micro going into game
We're
2.
just running it back.
Yeah, we're just running it back.
So that did feel pretty dominating, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't a 2-stock, but
it felt comfortable.
Exactly.
It's kind of
it felt like Soul was just playing the game that he was comfortable with, playing the game that he was completely aware of.
So it's going to be interesting to see. One thing, and I pointed this out during a set earlier, is something to keep an eye out for, specifically when, and this is something a lot of Palutena players do, is that when they're down, they like to go for a lot of these really oddball dash grabs, pivot grabs, and neutral standing grabs. It's something you see even Luis and Raffalo will do. Great back throw, and it's something that
nice
when the nerves kind of hit there a little bit, they like to go for these really odd dash grabs. Watch a Game 5 Louis Money set, and he hits the weirdest dash grabs of your life, and they don't land. And Mia gets a free forward air or something. So that's something to keep an eye on if I am Pneumatic, is you can't give up that type of momentum, because you can't do that during Danny, and you certainly can't do that against Soul.
Yep, you can't just be, giving them opportunities for free.
Yeah. I think Palu is such a great character when you're up a game, when you're up like a game or two, and like.
Yeah, because your opponent has to break through the Palu wall.
Yeah.
Like, the onus is on them. Palutena is not a great character at playing from behind. She's extremely good at punishing your opponent for, forcing them to come into her banana dash attack.
Yeah. There we go. That's the classic.
It's funny. I like banana dash attack.
Yeah, but like being able to, like you're saying, like once you break through that Palu wall, it's like, okay, what's the next step here? What's the level 2 of this? If you will,
Yeah.
you
What
know?
does she do now?
Oh, that's a great explosive flame. Again, sometimes explosive flame can be really great, but in this moment, it is really tricky. Oh, wait, that was a reversal.
Yep, that's
I didn't.
exactly what that
Sorry,
was.
I didn't even process that. I thought that was pneumatic. Oh wow.
Nope. We've been seeing a lot of reversals in these top 8s. Sometimes a player will be like, okay, I've got to take this opportunity to kill the guy, and they accidentally give the stock up on a silver platter. It's all about opportunities.
Absolutely.
Look at how far Diddy Kong can go. It's like, yep, I'm at center stage now. I don't care if I was off stage. I'm center stage.
Diddy
now.
Kong is very lucky that like the top tiers in this game are as broken as they are, because if the scales were tipped a little differently, everybody would be complaining about how like broken Diddy Kong is. Diddy Kong is insane. Can the recover happen?
No, we can't. Not from there.
Not quite.
I've seen it fail from closer.
I think Pneumatic is exhibiting a lot of restraint and self-control when it comes to this second game.
It is a lot slower this second game.
A lot more intentional. Again, like I was talking about with that. Ooh, yes, more of that. More of those weird down smashes.
We saw him, catch 3 spot dodges in a row just there. Drop shield during multi-hit award, but I think this is the kind of the play that you only understand by facing someone week after week after week after week. And like, yeah, this guy loves mashing air dodge out of disadvantage. He loves trying to tech in place because it's like Diddy Kong's only good tech.
Yeah.
1 or 2 or even 3 hard reads in a row is a great way to keep yourself in a commanding position against a player that you know very well.
Oh, sorry, that was such a grossly good jet. Catching.
He was accidentally in the anti-air.
Yeah. There you go. The banana keeps going. But no, Pneumatic is like having an incredible amount of like control here and kind of self-restraint. I think that's really leading them to doing well in the lead here.
Yeah, just maintaining this as best as possible. But we've seen Soul be down 90%, get a huge string with banana, and then find an early kill.
Absolutely.
Like that is part of the game plan of these top players. Is, not just surviving forever, but killing your opponents as early as possible. And Diddy Kong seems to have a greater ability to do that than an honest character like Palutena. Honest, in parentheses.
Yeah, I mean, this is Smash Ultimate we're talking about. Everybody's broken. Even the bottom tier.
All right, catches the jump.
There we go. Pneumatic on the board.
Yep.
That felt pretty comfortable, all things considered. Again, I think these two are really good to go back and forth. They have a lot of familiarity here that maybe you don't feel in other sets where
I understand.
it's 2 out-of-state players or 2 people from different regions playing against each other. There's a lot of familiarity here, so we could see things kind of pretty heavily swing one way or the other. So, and again, everybody's sticking with the Palu, sticking with the Diddy Kong.
There's no
1-1.
point going to your whack-ass secondaries here
Exactly.
in top 5.
Yeah, we got to save it for grands, obviously.
That's right. Yeah, that's when we're pulling out the me brawlers.
There we go. All right, and we are here. We were just running straight back to PS2.
You can kind of see, while Palutena does have, Nair extremely long-lasting and large move, Diddy Kong's Nair, back air, and even fair last for such a long time that they're able to frame trap Palutena just by themselves.
Yeah.
I saw, her air dodge through a fair and then get hit by the weak hit of it anyways. Like,
which is just, like, disgusting.
Diddy is kind of silly. But I really like that aggressive option from the ledge. We're not, trying to get ledge trapped by banana here at 0%. That's kind of the most dangerous time to be ledge trapped by banana. You're going to get set the least, and that's when Diddy starts having, combos into down air.
Oh, that was such a great up tilt.
Landing. Wow.
Oh, that was such an incredible up tilt.
Just chasing him relentlessly.
I love it when Palutena players remember that up tilt exists, because like it's
a good anti-air. It lasts forever.
Yeah, it's tricky to use, but like when people pull it out, it's really good.
Yeah, fantastic move in all respects. Able
It is very.
I love. You just cover the whole platform with up air. Like I don't
That
know where
is
you're supposed to
something
go.
that is very interesting about Small specifically is that the platforms feel so tiny, even compared to like Small Battlefield or something. Like here on PS2, like the platforms are tiny.
They are quite thin,
yeah.
or quite
Like just short. Like
yes,
they're kind
quite short.
in comparison to the stage below them as well, where there's all this
Yeah,
room.
PS2's so wide open. PS2 has so much space. You can see it when these two zoom out, how much room there is on this
And then there's
stage.
these two little blips on stage. And so like being able to cover that so well by Palu up air and like literally like divine light is like very
Useful.
very useful.
It's good.
That up tilt's fun and work. But like, is that enough work? Because they're still like they're just now
100%
at even
to work
stocks.
with. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. There's still a 100% lead here. Pneumatic is playing a little bit slower than. I mean, they've just been playing slower this past second and third game than on everything else. Perhaps it's because they took the first stock and the laws of Smash Ultimate allow you to make your opponent approach you. But I really like. I think we both really like the intentionality that every single thing that they throw out feels like it has a purpose.
Yeah. Pneumatic is very warmed up, I will say. Like when it comes to their punishes and how they're converting off of like straight hits and off of like banana
And off of banana,
stuff.
yeah.
It is such a different Palu than what we saw in game 1.
Covers the platform. Yeah, these back airs have been way cleaner as well. I saw them, miss a couple of back airs and accidentally hit fairs. I mean, it's happened earlier in the set. It's happened earlier in the bracket as well.
It'd be like that.
I have not seen them, accidentally misinput a fair at all in games games 2 and 3.
Yeah. Great landing Nair as well. Nair has a lot more utility than people give it credit for.
What? Because the landing hitbox?
Yeah. Whoa! Whoa! Calm down, Fred Flintstone. What was that?
This is the intentionality that we're talking about with
Yeah.
Palutena. Like, Pneumatic is reacting to where Diddy Kong is coming after that panic air dodge. Just killing him for it. You see the opportunity, and you take it.
Yeah. This is looking really great. For
Yeah,
Pneumatic.
Pneumatic has really turned around
This
these
is-
games 2 and 3.
Yeah, like I'm a little worried for Soul here. Again, like Pneumatic has that kind of fire under his butt to kind of get back to Danny today, to be able to get that run back of the century here at Chill Out 3 Equinox.
I think they both do.
Honestly, yeah, but like Soul has not played Danny yet. That's
Okay,
that's the
sorry, yeah.
interesting thing.
Soul has to find himself back to Wilds.
Yeah.
Is what he's looking for.
So it's just a test of like who wants more,
Explosive Flame is neat because it often lets Palutena. I remember you asking this earlier. Like, what's the point of it in the matchup? I think it's a very rare move that sometimes if like Diddy Kong is misplaced or he hasn't had the time to throw out banana or peanut. Like that's why he shoots those peanuts from there, even though they don't particularly do anything.
Yeah.
It's the intentionality of it. It prevents
Yeah.
Palutena from sitting there in that parallel area and throwing out an explosive flame and recovering for free.
It is just interesting because I feel like a lot of people have discovered the utility of Explosive Flame within specific matchup, especially a lot of high-tier matchups. It's really great in the Steve matchup. It's really great in, like, Snake matchup at times.
And in other matchups, like against Diddy Kong, it just
like-
lets you recover.
Yeah.
Being ledge trapped by Diddy Kong sucks. So if you can keep that guy in shield while you recover, it takes a lot of the pressure off of you.
Absolutely. Getting that great back air.
Every single back air I've seen, even these downers, they're sending at fantastic angles for Pneumatic. Everything that they're spacing with is great.
Yeah, something that's really interesting is I find that a lot of I find that as we get later and later into the meta, something that especially like early meta character specialists and people that really invest into these characters have to do is they have to use the full kit of their character. We're not in an era where you can just nair train and win a major or whatever. You have to use not just back air, not just nair, but you have to use down air. You have to use up tilt. You have to find ways to use explosive flame
yeah,
and
against
neutral
Diddy
B and all of that to be able to like really get the most out of your character. And that's something that
Welcome
I
to the
feel
Big
like
25.
exactly that's something a lot of Palu players have done an incredible job of.
See ya.
And that's something, to slow down a little bit, that's something that Pneumatic is doing a great job of. But is it enough? Soul really locking in here. One,
Yeah, Soul's been doing a lot of percent over the last couple stocks, just completely unanswered.
yeah. What do you think is Soul doing differently in this game 4 in comparison to the past 2 games?
I think their mobility. Whoa.
Okay.
No punish. Their mobility has been a lot better. Whether it's because they're maybe avoiding Palutena's aerials a little bit better, but I feel like Soul is much more comfortable disengaging in this game.
Yeah.
Maybe just because he took the first stock. We are
That's
living
true.
in a
That's true.
postmodern, industrially ravaged
Right.
Smash Ultimate. Sometimes the person who takes the first stock just wins the game.
Smash Ultimate filled with like coal smog and like windy cars and
Children covered in coal.
there we go. There we go. We got the up smash. Something else I feel like Soul was doing a great job in that game for is disengaging from trying to get more off of their punishes and trying to get more punishes, if that makes sense. Like, it's not just about
understand that completely.
I am going to lay off trying to get the absolute most I can out of each situation I can,
nickel and dime.
and I'm going to find more situations, and I feel like that was something that we saw a lot there was I am finding more situations to hit you. I'm finding more situations to get the kill confirm or put you in a disadvantageous situation.
I'd like to be in advantage state more often instead of having my advantage state just like kill you.
Yeah. Which is a very unsmash Ultimate
It's
way.
going to follow, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I mean, it's working here, but it's
because every single time Palutena gets an advantage, you're taking 40%.
it is
if
very.
not dying.
It is just interesting because it's very antithetical to what the current Smash Ultimate meta is and kind of what is strong, but it's something that is working, and that is really interesting to be able to disengage with maybe what is
That's
your
what-
first thought and go to a kind of a different strategy that has results.
That's what the Palutena naysayers say. She's too honest.
Which is insane to say, in my opinion.
She's too honest in the postmodern, industrially ravaged meta of Smash Ultimate.
Oh, wow.
And we're seeing Soul take advantage of that. Where
the
as
Steve-
long as Palutena never gets an advantage, I can't lose.
The Steve monopoly is going unregulated, and it's getting a little too wild. Oh, getting that great grab.
Oh my God. Yeah, reacting to the air dodge. I can only say the word intentionality so much. I can only say it so often. Like,
That was a great explosive flame.
and now Pneumatic gets to play the slow game.
Yeah.
100%. They're not quite at kill. Never mind, dude. Why do I even say words? Whatever.
Again,
Whatever, man. Just get hit by Banana at 100. Who cares? Go on.
Oh, getting the whiff grab there, but again, finding those openings is really important. Again,
Look, I understand. Sometimes
Yeah.
you get to game 5 of a tight set, and there's really nothing more to say except these players know what they're doing,
Yeah,
and they simply need to do it better than they have in the past 4 games.
I mean, this really is the merriment of what we've seen in that first game, and then in the previous game 2 and game 3, and then game 4 as well. It's really, we're seeing all that kind of culminate here. Where against Soul, I think
These top players know what they're doing.
Yeah. Whoa.
Exactly. There's not much more. We can say again, but it comes to a point where we've kind of said what these guys are doing.
I will say, I am finding something here. I'm worried Soul is kind of backtracking a little bit when it comes to getting those extended combos. I saw a little bit there during the end of that first stock where they went for some kind of extended up airs and forward airs and things like that, and I worry that they need to disengage that situation and just worry about getting stage control. I mean, if they have a thought there, that would be really interesting to hear about, but I'm worried that they need to kind of calm down a little bit and get back to stage, get Banana again, and just kind of
This is the exact same scenario we saw in the last stock. Ooh,
Yeah.
I like just chucking the banana away. This is the exact same scenario we saw in the last stock where Palutena just is getting hit by Banana at 100% and not getting the extra credit that Pneumatic needs
Great up air.
to clean this game up. I don't know if you can attribute it to Pneumatic or if you. I think I can attribute it to Soul. Soul is doing an extremely good job of not letting Pneumatic get this free percent. They're able to use Banana to their advantage in an extremely offensive way to try and clean up, or not let Pneumatic clean up the game.
Absolutely. Going for the double dash attack is an interesting play there. I think wanting to convert off of the dash attack there is very important. When we're at a big turning point of percent where we're at 97, we're at 53.
We're at times that back air is going to
Yeah.
start cleaning things up.
But all it takes is really one crazy banana combo, and this is
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. Oh, great down.
I love the angles that down air sends at. They're fantastic.
Yeah, this is looking scary for Soul. This
And
is
he's got Banana.
This might be it.
I'm shocked he didn't just like chuck Banana away and
Yeah,
not let
this is
Diddy
not-
Kong pull another one.
This is getting very tense here. Jab to jab. Oh, running away
Okay,
from
it's
the...
intentional, but remember, it prevents Diddy from getting a ledge trap. Like it
Yeah,
lets
making-
Pneumatic just get back to ledge for free.
Making Diddy run away. This is looking very
No, the ledge
scary.
trap!
Oh, not quite getting the banana.
That ledge trap was
Getting the
nasty.
re-grab. It keeps going, keeps going, keeps going. It really gets down to who gets banana, who gets the back air. Oh, Soul has... This is not looking great for Soul. Soul needs to get back on stage and get another banana. This is looking scary. Oh, running forward, getting the forward air.
I'm still waiting for Palutena back throw.
How did he get that banana? That's it. Catching the up air.
Wow, that's the.
Oh my God.
We have seen that a couple times in this set where Soul is just going back and forth and trying to get from ledge to center stage within the span of a second. Excellent reaction from Pneumatic. It feels like every single thing they've done isn't quite a read, but it's that they know what they're doing and are reacting to Soul.
Oh my goodness, that was great stuff. by
Holy cow.
Pneumatic.
What's next? Is it?
Oh, we're gonna winter finals.
It's
we're gonna
Danny and Wild.
Danny and Wild.
Best of 7.
Great.
No
Not.
way.
It's not.
I know.
It's not
I
best
know.
of
There's no
7.
way
It's
doing
we're
it.
not doing
Best
best
of
of 7.
Best of 7 would be
Can
kind
we
of
get this guy
wild.
out of here? I'm joking. I'm joking.
We're looking at top 4.
Top-
The only people still left are Pneumatic, Zandomo, Wilds, and Danny. Which is one hell of a top 4.
Yeah, I mean that's great stuff for everybody. I mean, first of all, shout out to everybody that got into top 8 and everything. We've got a lot of great sets today, but I mean this is really we've a lot of really interesting kind of storylines and things going into here. Something to me, the big.
Every single one of these has been like a 3-1 or a 3-2. Like every
Yeah, there's
single one. In fact, there's been a couple times where it's gone to game 3 and I'm just like written it off. Like, set's over. Whatever.
Right,
Nice job getting hit by Banana at 100%. These players, every single time, have sat down, thought about what they need to do, and won the next 2 or 3 games.
Yeah, and especially that's kind of
These have all been close.
in comparison to I think top 32 and such was a lot of that kind of 3-0s and 3-1s and things. But I think we are in for a very exciting rest of bracket. We have Wilds here. We have Team Hard Shot's very own Danny today. Again, this is really. I feel like all of the players left in bracket have something big to prove by taking it. Obviously, Danny, always the bridesmaid, never the bride here at Chill Out. Never being able to properly take one. Got second at Chill Out 1. I believe got third or fourth at Chill Out 2.
At Chill Out 2, right. This is their opportunity.
Even got second earlier this year at a non-Chill Out event, Control the Commonwealth over in Louisville. So, coming down and wanting to take that tournament. So, it's going to be interesting to see what they do about it, but also, I mean,
Wilds is everyone's obstacle.
Yeah.
Like, you are sitting down and staring at Kazuya Mishima, and that is the stone wall that every single player in this top 4 is going to have to break through.
Yeah, we're doing great.
We're doing great.
We're
Thanks,
having
Kev.
a great time. Thank you so much, Kevin. Shout out to the GOAT. Shout out to Kevlar. One of the GOATs. One of the people holding it down here. The whole team is great. So
This
shout-
production has been wild to look to see behind the scenes.
It's
There's
a-
so much going on, so much
They-
effort that these guys are doing for free
Yeah, it is.
to give you guys the biggest Kentucky tournament of the year.
Yeah, I first of all, I really appreciate you saying that, and I also really give your flowers out to the TOs because they do a great job. As we jump into whole winners finals here, and we have Danny and Wild.
Danny and the brick wall.
Exactly. Taking the last set at Control the Commonwealth earlier this year. It's gonna be interesting to see how.
Doesn't Wilds have the set count on Danny?
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it is. They're pretty applicable to each other. It is interesting. It's going to be interesting to see because I think it's one of those things that depends on the day, really.
Yeah, I understand. That's just kind of how Kazuya Mishima is.
Yeah.
I can tell you that I've watched a decent amount of Kazuya Wolf in my lifetime down in Cincinnati and Dayton.
Oh yeah.
This is a game where Wolf has to play very Mario-esque with his evasion.
Right.
Kazuya is slow on the ground, slow in the air, and stubby. Wolf is none of those things.
Shout out to Super Major, the app formerly known as Smasher app, bringing in the knowledge here. Wilds and Danny have played cumulatively 10 times, and it is a very odd. It is 2-8 Wild's favorite.
That's what I thought.
So-
So I remember Wilds having a significant advantage.
But getting the double elimination at Control of the Commonwealth for
Turned it into an 8-4, and that's a lot more reasonable.
or no, yeah, it was Wilds being able to take it in the 2 sets at Grands and True Finals at Control of the Commonwealth. So you know, Danny's coming back with the vengeance, with the VODs, with the reviewing, and it is looking like it 3 stocks to 0 or to 1.
It's an extremely, as I'm saying, this is a game where Wolf have to be not just extremely evasive, but also pretty safe. Like he has no room for error when it comes to fighting against Kazuya. Kazuya doesn't have great out of shield options, so if Wolf is able to space his aerials as best as he can, you know, like he's playing Mario with a sword.
Yeah.
You're looking at a character who has the ability to just kind of toy with Kazuya until, you know, he hits him with a down smash and kills him at 80. And yet, you know, he gets touched once and dies. Like,
Yeah.
that is the cat and mouse game that we are playing of evasion versus raw Kazuya chucking a brick at your head.
Yeah,
like, he's not just a brick wall. He is a man with a sock full of pennies.
Yeah.
He will kill you early, and it will be merciless.
But it is interesting, because fun fact, I've actually played this exact matchup against Wilds before. I was formerly a Wolf main, now a Sora main, but for a long time I played Wolf, and I have played, when I used to go to Don't Get Tilted every week, this was a matchup that I played once or twice, and playing the Wolf into it specifically, the one time I did play the Wolf into it, was very interesting, because even then, Wilds was very, you would think, like, I'm not particularly terrific at the game. You would think that Wilds would just want to like steamroll over me, but even in that set, he still had a lot of restraint and a lot of respect for what Wolf does with the up tilt, taking game 1. So it's going to be interesting to kind of see how does that play going into games 2 through possibly 5.
I want to point out something there over that past 20 seconds. I mean, we saw Wolf doing a bunch of empty hops and even like an air dodge to the other side of Kazuya, trying to bait out a little stubby option.
Right.
This is exactly the evasion I'm talking about. Like, Wolf doesn't have the sword length of a traditional swordie, so he has to use his evasion in a way that means forcing his stubby little opponent to make a mistake.
Absolutely.
It's cool to watch it like in real time.
Yeah, but it's also one of those things that, like, everything with like anything like this, any option you have to do within moderation. I'm worried that Danny's jumping a little too much. Obviously, it's Smash Ultimate. You want to jump.
Ooh, small stage as Wilds' counter pick.
I really like this for Wilds. I really, really like this for
Ooh,
Wilds.
God bless America.
I really think that Wilds needs that platform and needs to kind of make everything a bit more cramped.
I get it. Yeah, no, I understand completely. I'm just seeing Wolf get to a point. Dude,
0 to
yeah,
death, like
Wilds was
nothing.
just like Wilds took center stage and he's underneath the platform, and now Wolf has no way to approach him.
Yeah.
Like, Wolf, I feel like, needs the openness of PS2 or small battlefield. You know, places that he can go in case of an emergency.
Well, that's a
Here
great
on
grab.
Smashville, there's nowhere to go. You're either going to this middle platform where he's going to FERPS tech you and you're going to die at 60, or there's no platform above you and you're going off stage and you're going to ledge and he's kicking you in the back and throwing a laser at you and killing you.
It's gonna happen again.
Yeah,
Danny doesn't have an option for that. Like
At least not on Smashville.
Not on Smashville. Yeah, I mean, being able to force these unadvantageous kind of situations for Danny is the name of the game. And
But I
think
get
Smashville-
it, right? Because you know what the bans are against Kazuya.
Right. Yeah. And so I'm a little worried for Danny here. If this is like one of the stages you leave open against Kazuya, like
Yeah, because you know what you have to ban.
Yeah. And there we go.
Oh my God. No, he lives. There's.
It's 3 stock. No. Oh no, that wasn't gonna kill. Laser is weird. Kazuya laser is funky.
It kills like low really easily, but that's just because the angle it sends at. It's at a weird up angle.
Oh,
so
that's
if you're
such a-
high, it doesn't actually kill you.
That was such good up smash. Sorry, that was
That's
like
good
a
too.
really great up smash from Danny. And there we go, the 2-frame with the
Clip him.
forward
Yeah,
tilt.
just clip him.
I always find it kind of funny because there's so much like movement with Kazuya. It's always funny when they just run at you for a minute. It's the most terrifying.
Yeah, like
thing
they're not
ever.
even crouch dancing or anything.
No, they're just running at you. Wilds
Sprinting.
does some magic with dash attack. Kazuya dash attack, he does some
It
wild
goes so
stuff with it.
far.
Yeah.
Kills really easily.
And there we go. That's the Wilds right there. I feel like that's like his like signature. I bring it up all the time, but that's his signature. Is that up B, specifically that up B at ledge, catching neutral guys up with the up B. That is like
Catches jump, catches neutral get up. depending on the timing of it, I'm willing to bet that it goes like above get up attack and allows him to retreat to center stage.
Absolutely.
Very versatile move.
Wild
especially
is
there at the
very
ledge.
conscious about like stage positioning and how things are set up. Like
And where
that.
it needs to be, yeah.
We are 1-1. We have a set. This is exciting.
Oh my goodness, we have a set.
Which is good. Again, no 3-0s in this top 8. Absolutely not. Who do you think we are? But getting into it, I'm curious about where these stage picks are going to go from here. I'm really happy these two were counted.
I was wondering you like go back to PS2.
I hope not.
Hollow Bastion. Whoa. Okay. I mean, we saw the problems on Smashville, right? Where there's kind of nowhere to go when your opponent's underneath the platform, and there's kind of nowhere to go as soon as he grabs you, and you're not under the platform.
I feel like this pick is going over my head.
I agree.
I don't get this. If any, like I do think that this is better for Danny than
Smashville. Yeah, and better than Town FD and Kalos.
But it still is. I mean, there are times where I guess you just have to go for the least bad option. But I am
and let Wiles mess up his combo.
I mean, it's a little. There's a bit more space here, which is good. I think.
Yes, that is true.
You get the taller top plat as well. I mean, which isn't good for Danny to have the slightly longer top plat, but you also have more length on the sides. It isn't cramped. It isn't as cramped.
Yes, it's much easier for Wolf to survive the random random ways that Kazuya will kill you from center stage, whether it be off the top or off the side, because while these blast zones, fun fact for everyone, these blast zones are the exact same sizes as the ones on Small Battlefield and FD. It's just that Hollow is smaller and like lower than both of them. So the lower blast zone is closer. However, all the other ones end up just being farther away because of how the map is laid out.
Yeah.
Which makes the stage feel so big and open, especially in the air, despite the blast zones not actually being that big.
There we go. Getting the neutral get up. Again, Danny playing a little bit more patient. Oh, that was such a good up smash. I think up smash is one of the coolest smash attacks in the game. So I love seeing great utilization of it. But then, there we go. No one to pull it right then and there. Bonk.
There's his mobility. You saw like feinting a double jump over Wilds, and then it's like buffering an air dodge back the other way.
Oh, the shine. Sorry.
Sure, invincibility. Fight invincibility with a little bit of invincibility. But I do see Danny air dodging a lot, and I think it's typically just to bait Kazuya into doing a slow option that covers, this double jump feint.
I do think it is. I think as the set goes on, if Danny really wants to stand a chance, I mean, they're playing really great, but I think they need to. Oh, that was a good nair. That was a great nair off a ledge.
Air dodge gets him back to the floor.
How are they going to deal with this rage art?
Kazuya underneath the platform. Yeah, Kazuya's under a platform.
I mean, honestly, this situation, just keep him there. Just like throw out lasers.
Empty hop, empty hop. Let him displace himself. That's exactly what we're seeing.
We're not in a
Wilds
rush.
is throwing out more moves than Danny is. Nice up smash.
Oh, that was a great upset. So something to think about going into like these future games and everything. Like Danny up a whole like a whole stock right now is I think the future of Wolf is two things. I think it is converting Shine into more punishes, and it is up B out of shield, or excuse me, it is a footstool up B, with Wolf, and I want to see some of that come into play, because I think we need to be playing 2025 Wolf. But I don't know if that even matters. Like, I don't know. Like, I think that's something Danny needs to keep in his back pocket. But right now, it's just looking like a big struggle for Wilds.
He just took his jump like two times in a row.
There we go. Okay, Hollow Bastion did work. I stand corrected.
Sure, yeah. The wide open space here off stage was enough for Wolf to go out and take his jump twice. Sure. You know what? You got us. He left Town and City open.
Oh, and there we go. Graham cheesing. Did he ban
Smashville?
Graham is cheesing. I think so. I mean, okay, so
he had to ban FD and Kalos. Did he get rid of Smashville this time instead of Town?
I'm going to be so for real FR, for real right now. I don't know how to spin this. I don't know how to...
He had to have gotten rid of Smashville, or else Wilds would just be taking him back, right?
I mean... Okay.
Right? That's the only explanation that I can think of.
The only thing I will give this, because I don't understand this, I love talking with Danny about this at some point, just to know like what was the thought process behind this, is that you are up again.
True.
So it is like if you're gonna lose to an opponent on their good stage that they can't play on next game or whatever.
There is no MDSR. There is none.
Oh, is there not?
No.
Ooh, okay, that's
No,
interesting.
exactly. It's 3 bans and end of story. Period.
Why did you
It's not like he's doing 3 bans and then like letting him win on town so that we don't have to go to town. On
I mean,
game 5.
that's what I was thinking. I mean, I still think that applies where it's like if you really don't want to go back to if you got like pick your poison and you really don't want to go back to like Smashville, I still think this does make sense. No, you make it back. You make it back.
You're on a worse stage. Like if you're going to lose either on Smashville or Town and City, like you get the stage counter pick for game 5 anyway.
But I think this is like the idea of playing the player, not the character. Where it's like, yes, Kazuya does really great here.
I understand.
But I also think that Wild does incredible on small battlefield. And so Smashville. So I think it's like, I'm going to go to the thing that is untested.
Right, Danny is taking him to this place that has the wide open space. He has the
Yeah.
ability to, play evasive around Kazuya.
Because that's what Wild has been looking for. That's why we've been going to Smashville. That's why we went to
Hollow Bastion.
Hollow Bastion. That's what
these
we've been
tight
looking
little
for.
stages.
Yes. Doing a great job. Great up tilt, by the way. Danny has a great usage of up tilt as a kill move.
It's like, yeah, man, I got 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You come to me. I'm wave landing around this platform. I got 5 minutes and 17 seconds. You come to me.
The timeout wolf is a real theory that people have tried to do.
I don't think he's trying it. I
is-
think he's just not engaging with Kazuya Mishima.
I mean more like conceptually the idea that the future of the wolf metagame is timeout wolf, and I don't think that is a real thing that should exist. But implementing ideas of that and being like, yeah,
If you're going to play Timeout Wolf, just play Timeout Joker, right?
I mean, I don't. There's a reason why this is a theory, a theory crafted idea, and not a real thing. But Danny implementing a little bit of that, but not quite being able to withhold that first stock here.
He's not going to be throwing out Blaster because he doesn't want to be giving him Rage Drive for free. He doesn't want to give him a Rage Drive at 100%. He wants it to be, at a higher percent so that when we get to 142, or 140 or 145, it'll be gone sooner, technically.
Yes. And that's
Just kill him and take the Rage. Like, Rage doesn't matter if he's not going to use it. Like, Wilds is understanding that he kind of, like, he's down, right?
Yeah.
He needs to use Rage Drive to take a stock, or else 40% just kind of isn't enough at this point.
I really. Oh, I stand corrected. Oh, not being able to get the bigger punish off of it. I lied. I lied
Get that
again.
punish either.
Yeah.
You can see these double jump fates and then air dodging the other way. I'm really impressed by Danny's evasion. I'm not impressed by that mistake.
Absolutely. Sorry, I'm trying to like.
Dog
process.
said absolutely.
Sorry. So listen, we all have the crutches, and I'm trying to think really hard about this because there's a lot going on here. I mean, even like within the transitions of the platforms, like this is now a different game than what we were playing a minute ago.
Yeah, we're just empty hopping all around Kazuya Mishima and forcing him to corner himself, put himself in a bad spot. From there, we can ledge trap. Well,
I mean,
Danny good at it.
Wild does a great job when it comes to making Kazuya look super mobile, and that's because Kazuya is very mobile in specific instances, and if you have the high execution, but then you kind of forget that Kazuya is kind of like a spiky ball, that can like move really slowly, so just don't touch the big hedgehog or the big spiky ball or whatever, the porcupine, if you will.
Oh,
so close.
He was trying to catch a neutral air dodge, which wouldn't have killed, but would have put him into a position where as soon as Danny recovered, he would have been at risk of getting killed by the command grab. Yeah, that's it.
Sorry, that caught me a little bit off guard. No, we were so locked in there. But like, yeah, good stuff.
All right.
On
I'm
Danny.
convinced-
Danny pelted his ticket into Grants.
I'm convinced on the Town and City pick over Smashville, or on the Town and City, not the Smashville ban versus the Town and City ban.
I agree.
Convince
I mean, there's a reason this man is top 100. He's top 8 in majors. He has great wins. He's done great at super majors, like traveled the world. There's a reason why he's the first seed. There's a reason why he's the one to beat. And it is going to be a long path to be able to take him down in grand finals as we get Pneumatic and Zendomo.
All right. So Politana Rob is another one that's very familiar.
Yes.
For basically anyone, right?
Yeah.
It's super familiar in Columbus. I can talk about Zandomo and Apparition. I can talk about Apparition and Eric Mindset.
Yeah.
We can talk about. Holy cow! My shirt's turning black.
Oh
Wow,
man,
it's not
we are.
that green, is it? Oh no, it's turning the white black.
Dude, there are stars in my hair. It'd be like that sometimes.
Holy cow.
But no, we're here. We're here in the Starry Night here on Chill Out 3 Equinox. I love the whole. Can I just say something real quick?
do.
Can
Yeah,
I
hit
can I
it.
gush
I think
as
I
we
agree
wait?
with you. Go
I
on.
love the visual design of this tournament. Shout out to all the TOs, but specifically shout out to Ufko and Robin for really locking down the visual identity of this event. We have great graphic designers here. Everything looks super clean. I love the color palette. It is finally...
It's very autumnal. It's very pretty.
Yeah, and happening just in time. It's a little chilly out. I came in this morning. I mean, I got here really early this morning, but it was like chilly.
Can you guys hear that? There's like a pop-off.
I think people are just getting hyped.
Why
up.
are we popping off?
No,
What's
people,
happening?
No, we got drink in this energy.
SpongeBob just stuck his hand out of the curtain. Like, we haven't even done anything yet.
No, we are so ready because this is it. This is the darling. This is one of like. This is Ohio versus Kentucky if I've ever seen it. This is the rivalry. This is the across state lines that we're looking at here at Chill Out 3 Equinox. We're jumping right into it. Graphics look pretty. Set's gonna be great. We're gonna jump right into it.
So I can tell you, Zandomo, tons of Palutena experience, and not just like bad Palutena experience. Apparition is a state PR level worthy Palutena. And the Palutenas that Zandomo has to fight over the years up in northern Ohio, they're all extremely talented.
Yes.
Can you talk to me about Pneumatic? What kind of experience do they have with Rob?
Well, I mean, okay, no, there's some like pretty decent Rob players in the state. Grail Brain plays Rob. There's a couple others. But in general, I will say I definitely think that Zandomo, unless I'm just completely blanking on somebody, which might be happening. I apologize if I am. But I think in general, Zandomo has a really probably has more experience here, but I also think Pneumatic is a little bit more.
It is Palutena favored. No, like
Palutena favored, and I also think they're playing a bit like hotter. Like I don't know. I mean, we could see how
Pneumatic,
this goes.
yeah, that was a fire set that they won. If they're still warmed up and they're still in the zone, Pneumatic has shown that they're able to click moves with extreme intentionality. Every single one of them has a point, and every single one of them is able to, clean up a game by themselves.
Yeah, and a great back air
So clean.
from Pneumatic. People are stoked about this. The theater is full. People want
Sure.
their guy. Yeah, sure, do it. Pneumatic, you should learn from that. Throw out a random F smash. You won't. I say that like they can
Whoa!
hear us.
All right, there's the tech from Zandomo as he's
Whoa!
No kill. This is remember when we were talking about like Zandomo and Wilds having this mentality.
Yeah.
They're not fishing for it, and he recognizes in the Palutena matchup that it is extremely difficult to hit the zero to death. He's just looking for simple damage against her. I promise you that.
Even in the player game, he was like nodding he was shaking his head, being like, "No, I can't go
Yeah.
for that. I'm not that guy."
It's not
Oh, I
real.
mean, maybe he is that guy. But I'm not that
Not
guy
on this
now.
character.
Not on this character. Not in this moment. Like it's too early in the game for that. That is.
Rob's heavy, but
Big guy.
there is something really interesting about this matchup as well. Actually, in fact, a couple of things. So you can very easily tell that Palutena
Is that
aerials.
that up tilt, man. Sorry, just talking about. Sorry, continue in a moment. Just man, that up
Palutena
tilt.
Nair, extremely good at carrying Rob because he's such a big boy. He's a big, bulky, heavy boy. You're going to be able to do Nair trades like it's like it's 2019 against this guy.
It keeps going.
There is also the idea that Rob is extremely easy to two-frame, right?
Yes,
You're going to see
that's very
Zandomo
true.
making him like flap his arms over and over and over again just to not get hit by down tilt and die to an instant back air at 80%.
Right.
Rob being big just makes him vulnerable to a... Sure, man. Makes him vulnerable to a lot
Oh wait, that was very great positioning. I don't know if that would have killed him without the platform.
I don't think it would have.
Yeah, no, that's great positioning. From the demo.
You see that he's not allowed to go straight to ledge. He kind of has to play it outwards and then recover that way. He has to...
Because you just get that. You just get down throw back air.
Dude, and he's like holding out and everything, and it's just true. Like, he's a big boy.
Right.
That is a big robot.
Game 1 going to Pneumatic.
It was a fast one, too.
I'm curious to see where they go. They're just going to run it back. They're just going to run it back.
Yeah,
Okay.
Zando was very comfortable on PS2. I would not be surprised if the rest of bracket is run on PS2.
I mean, we can see, because I think all of these players have something to prove going back into grand finals and into losers finals, and I think a lot of that has to come down with playing the micro of these games, and that includes little things like stage advantage, you know? I think if Pneumatic gets back to Grands, they want that stage advantage. If Wilds gets back to Grands, they want that stage advantage. And if Danny's playing anybody, they want to close it out as quickly as humanly possible. The last thing that you need is a rowdy crowd and a Grand Finals reset.
Yeah, the ability that Palutena has to just smack Rob around, it's almost like his disruption is just not as complete as usual. You see this arc that he has to make just to
Yeah.
get around Palutena's ledge trapping.
I mean-
and even then, he's not going directly to ledge, which is inherently dangerous.
Yeah, we're at that 0 to death really easy. They're lucky that Rob has that like really like near low latency nair that they're able to pull out of rocket fuel. So it's gonna be interesting to see the train keep going. The 4th, the 5th, the 6th.
It's so easy. He's a big boy.
Can we get a 7th?
No. Whoa!
Whoa.
Okay. Whatever,
Oh,
man.
the 8th?
Just keep getting hit by
Okay,
it.
there we go.
Who cares?
A little 6-7. So we are continuing to go into this. You all right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Remember when I popped off of
No,
the
no, you're all good.
Sandomo
Okay,
wave?
it's all okay.
My
Okay.
elbow's still pinched.
Okay. It's
Ouch.
Alrighty. Oh, getting that up air. Super close.
So what I was saying, yeah, like Rob's recoveries against Palutena have to be inherently dangerous, and when he's a big boy like that, inherent danger will just get him back thrown. It'll get him down throw back aired, and there's kind of not a lot he can do about it, just because it's the best way he has to just avoid getting two framed.
Absolutely.
Sure, he can go high, right? But then you see 8 up airs in a row.
I mean,
And
I will.
The big boy has no answer.
I will say that is something about Rob is that Rob is able to recover high, like high.
Yeah, it's not, we saw it. Literally last stop was just not good against Palutena.
Yeah. Against like most other characters in the cast, like that would be a overpowering tool, being able to recover high and then land with that low latency nair.
We can
But
see that it wasn't good against Sonic.
Yeah.
We saw that it's not good against Palutena. Like it's why Zandomo has been forced to do these really aggressive. Okay, good tilt on the shield.
Okay, we gotta relax with the up tilt a little bit. I love it, but that was a little
Well, it was
scary.
really good awareness as well from Zandomo. He tilted his shield to make sure that it didn't. Oh, Kim, that was nasty, dude. He just did the S smash the wrong way.
Oh my goodness, it's good to see that's like on the cards.
Look at this big robot. He just get hit.
Word. Heard. Oh man.
There's kind of not much that Zandomo can do. I mean, it's not like Rob is an evasive character. He simply has to, get his guesses right on his aggression. He does have to play aggressive in this matchup. And he's got to get that aggression right. If he doesn't, he's just going to get honest charactered out.
Right.
All right, Noxer
Palu
away.
living to a
Good
insane.
parry, no punish on it, though. It's just too safe.
You're just parry. Palu living to 184.
How does Rob kill?
You
How does this character kill, bro?
you rub your face against the controller. you gnaw on the C stick in the air and you win.
So he does have a little bit of advantage, like in disadvantage when he's holding the top. But you
Yeah.
see, Pneumatic's not letting him do that.
Great regrab.
When he's holding the top, he's
Oh my gosh. Something to bring up actually that I'm
That
thinking
was
about
nasty.
this is Pneumatic has an incredible understanding of item play. Because of the fact that you live
because you have to play against Diddy Kong all the
you
time.
have to play against Diddy Kong, or even like again, like there are some oddball Robs here and there. There's Link players. There's Repos is a wonderful young Link player. So there's a lot of item play that you have to deal with within the Kentucky character pool. So Pneumatic is gonna know that like, hey, I'm gonna drop this. You're gonna regrab it, and that's gonna give me enough frames to be able to smack you with back
Gives-
air.
yeah, gives
and
you
I
enough
just
time.
know that that's gonna happen.
That's exactly what I'm saying about Rob's disruption, just like not working super well in this matchup. Because Palutena has the longevity of her moves to simply not care.
Right.
She doesn't have crazy startup. In fact, she has extremely fast startup, and a lot of her moves are simply, these 2 of them. We can talk about both, actually 3 of them, because Nair very often beats top. But back air and dash attack beat both of the projectiles. And look at how much she has really decent fast mobility as well. Every single time she ledge cancels, she retakes center stage away from Rob, and she doesn't have to care about the top that's on the underside of the platform.
Yeah.
Like, it's on the other side of the stage.
That was a great mash by Pneumatic, by the way. Sorry, just that was a very good mash to get out of that grounded situation.
She just doesn't care about top the way that other characters do.
Right. Oh, and there we go. That's like a Zombair if I've ever seen one.
Well, yeah, yes, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Using the jar.
Catches it?
No,
he
not
doesn't.
quite. Not quite. That was
The way
scary.
he has to delay his recoveries too is absurd.
Ooh, that was a great regrab.
Yeah, just punch him. Smack him. Up tilt, not going to be able to beat out Fair. Fair's just too fast. And she catches it. She forces Zandomo to do a ledger grab. And he has to pick a really aggressive option here just to make sure he doesn't die. What are you up smashing?
What are you up smashing for? Ah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that works.
I like it. You know, maybe force a roll or a... He didn't tilt the shield that time.
Oh,
you
there we
you
go.
saw it.
I guess the up tilt's fine.
You did.
Whatever. Ooh, point blank, the laser in the face, taking
That's an anti-air.
Pneumatic down to their final stock. We could see a set here. I mean, we could see...
Ain't no way we're getting another Game 5. I'm sick and tired of Game 5s, man.
Oh, wow, my steak is too juicy. My water is too crisp.
My
the air
fries
is
are too tasty. Oh, my God.
My chicken too flavored. What are we doing?
I'm having a good time. Ugh. All right, that was a weird turnaround.
That was a great neutral B.
Okay, man. You know, don't let me hurt your vibe. As he hits the tank.
You know, just outside of back air range.
Dude.
But there we go, and we are down 2 even stocks here.
Yep, 75% is plenty for Palutena to work with, too. Yeah, you watch. She's about to put on 50 plus.
52. Can we maybe get to 60?
Yep.
62.
Still has no jump. Yeah. All right. Good way from Zandomo. Just like retreat there. Realized that Palutena was kind of in a tough position underneath the platform. Had to guess between whether Rob was going to take center stage.
Yes.
And Pneumatic did the safe thing and covered him taking center stage because it's it's worse for him to be. Whoa. Okay.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say I've seen that happen before. Pneumatic was holding that way.
Oh, that is rough if you're Pneumatic, because that was a situation where you just could have closed out the whole set.
Because it's like part of our bodily idea where you press the F smash and you're just like holding the buttons. So he got hit and he was just holding the wrong way.
No, I mean,
Happens.
We're all humans. It's human error around here, but that is a-okay. I mean, Pneumatic still has a lot of games to work with to be able to close this out. But also, maybe this is the exact type of momentum that Zandomo needs to really get this set going.
Oh my God, I sure hope so. Because we can talk about that. Palutena Rob is Palutena favored as much as I want, but I still want the Ohio guy to win. I still want Zandomo to take it here. I want him to represent our region.
Absolutely.
And if he could take it over a bad matchup, all the better. Because then he gets that Wilds rematch, right?
Ooh.
God, that was such a crazy match to. Pneumatic just sitting there for 8 million years. Zandomo decided to not do anything about it. Unbelievable! And now he's off stage. All right.
Down tilt, missing out the down
If they
tilt.
traded, it doesn't matter. Palutena and Nair just last so long.
Not the
Like,
whack-ass trade.
Rob
no.
usually likes trading because it's that disruption I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Like, if his moves have pretty quick startup, so if he's able to do a trade, he's very often able to throw on a down tilt or a jab and like disrupt you. No, Palutena's faster
What?
and lasts for so long.
Yeah, no, Pneumatic here is, like, playing really well, obviously, but, like, they're, like, really pushing this advantage. Like, Zandomo just can't get back on stage
Right, you're
for
seeing
more than, like, a minute.
Yeah, it's not just like a Zandomo struggling or a Pneumatic, nice win box, or a Pneumatic just like completely outplaying him. It kind of feels like, what does Rob do?
Ugh.
You know? And now he has
Yeah.
no double jump. And now he has no double jump. And he's got to use up B to not get hit by up airs.
Oh, great back air. Oh, catching the explosive
he's
flame.
too big. He's too fat. His air dodges are too small. Rob's a big man. He didn't want to land on that platform.
This is... Oh, and then there's the up air. Yeah, this is it. And it's a full stock deficit. It's a full everything. This is very worrisome for Zandomo.
I've seen him beat Apparition in similar situations.
I mean, kind of like what I was saying earlier.
Just keep the Palutena above you.
Like that familiarity of, like, I have been in this position before and I have done this is invaluable.
We're okay. Pneumatic was really greedy with that reverse nair. Zandomo able to. Whoa, yeah, chaser.
Oh, maybe
Able to get a throw out of it. That's not going to be able to get a kill. Pneumatic just mashed
try-
way too good. That might do it.
Yeah, trying to read the drift in, but there we go. Getting the up air.
5%. He's got a top in hand.
I mean,
He's
Rob,
Z-dropping.
Rob can just do it. If there's a time to finally pull out those crazy zero to the deaths, like, this is
This
it.
is it, Luigi.
Wahoo.
Just chucking him. All right. There's that back there that you're talking about. Just, trying to position here.
Bonk. Rip.
He's trying to catch a neutral tech. There, catches that.
Ooh, in the back air.
Super aggressive off of ledge from Zandomo. As he's taking us the top. He cannot be getting grabbed. He's so afraid of getting grabbed.
Oh, with the counter!
Yep, reflection sends her away. She has to come back.
What a
Send
mix-up.
it up. He's using laser as best he can. Top as best he can. That gets it.
Oh!
We're going to game 5. Holy cow!
It just doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. The hot sets do not stop.
My
Here
chicken's too
at Chill Out
juicy,
3.
bro.
Yeah. That's been the motto all weekend. Our brackets are already too good. Our steak is too juicy. The sets are too good. Oh, we're drowning in it.
My fries are too seasoned. Dude, I can't
My
keep
sauce
up.
is too hot.
I can't do this.
My cake is too sweet. Oh, the horror.
Oh my god, it's game 5.
This game.
We're doing another game 5.
For 4th place. This is insane. Pneumatic getting off with the Nair train. This is exactly what we're looking for.
Yep, this is the start that they're looking for. Right now, Zandomo does have the lead in terms of percent, but come on, every single time we see Palutena get in there, like it's doing at least 20%. She's getting a follow-up out of it.
Absolutely.
Why? Zandomo is very retreaty this game.
Yeah.
He's been like fading back with Nair, Fair, and Top a lot this game. I haven't been seeing that. The rest of the set, quit
the
jumping
double?
into it.
The triple. Go for the dare. Oh, not quite. Any other character that would be done.
Dead. Yeah, for sure. But Palutena still has this opportunity to put Rob in a terrible situation, being underneath him. Aggressive
Oh, and
there,
then
and
there's
he
a
ran out
ghost.
of juice. He ran out of juice because he was wasting it all around up there. He was
Oh, and then it's,
whatever, man. Who cares? Just get hit by back air at 80%. Who cares?
in the forward air.
Whoa! That up tilt was a really wild anti-air. Like, he was ready for Zandomo's aggression. Because Zandomo has to be aggressive here. Like, we're in a situation where you are playing a losing matchup. You need to be the one in the driver's seat.
I mean, and especially like in comparison to the beginning of the set.
That was nasty follow-up on the teleport.
Especially compared to the beginning of the set, it was like Pneumatic that had all this momentum, and it was Zandomo that had to react to it. Now it is Pneumatic having to react to Zandomo's insane pressure and crazy mix-ups.
He has no choice. I mean, we saw what happened in games 1 and 2 when he, let Pneumatic take the driver's seat.
Yeah.
What? Oh, he's charging top in her face!
In the face, and that's it! Oh, wait, not quite! Wait!
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Well, it's F for the stock.
No, sorry, I thought that was last stock.
No,
Sorry.
no.
No, it keeps going.
That was nasty. The top charge in your face, make you hold shield, it was wild. All right. Whoa, he's rocket boostering? I don't know if that was a misinput or not.
I think maybe, but
Maybe he's trying to up angle a laser or something.
maybe, but also I don't blame him for creating that space, getting the back air. And
Tell me what you did there.
I don't. Yeah, you don't. You shake hands. You blink. You let yourself blink for a second.
You heard the crowd pop off there for a second. They thought he had the 0 to death in his hands. Palutena was able to air dodge through it. It's the teleport air dodges. Remember, I described this earlier in the set. It's the teleport air dodges. Like, they have so much invincibility that is very difficult for Rob to even go for 0 to death.
Yes.
So we saw that Zandomo didn't even do it in game 1.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, that's
Go
this
get her.
is
Swat her away.
dash attack. Getting the nair. Getting the forward air. Double forward air. Getting off stage. Missing the tech. Ooh.
Lose it, dude.
That's it. And Zandomo takes it with a risky back air,
There's Toasted Art eating some pizza. Let's go, Toasted Art.
closing the set, moving on into losers finals,
And we get the Wilds run back.
taking down Pneumatic.
I've been waiting for this all night because I didn't get to commentate Wild Zandomo. You and Gold something?
Yeah, me and Goldstone did.
Goldstone. We're doing
Yeah,
it.
that was a really crazy set. Looking back at winners quarterfinals, it was a 3-1 for Wilds' favor, but it was a really interesting set.
It was such a good one to watch.
Yeah, Zimdomo doing a lot of really interesting. I mean, if you've watched any of this topic, you've seen that Zimdomo has a
Adaptation in spades.
I was gonna say creative mind.
That too.
Like he's able to like find openings and extend things and create pressure in ways you've never seen before, and that is terrifying.
Yeah, Rob has all these extra tools. You know, his aerials are just naturally better than any mix-ups that Politano can throw at him. I would love pizza. Thank you very much.
Pepperoni, sausage, or cheese?
Pepperoni, please, and thank you.
Sausage.
Cheese, please.
We only have cheese and sausage.
Cheese, please.
I'll take sausage. Here at a chill out,
We're
you get
getting
free
fed.
pizza.
No, if you're part of the. Okay, so
Oh,
I didn't.
We
get
gotta
to
stop
say-
thinking about pizza. We're jumping into losers finals.
I didn't get to say this because I didn't commentate. But remember, Zandomo does have a lot of Kazuya experience. Every single time I talk about Kazuya or Politano, we have so many of these guys. Over in Southwest Ohio. I think that's part of what gives Zandomo this creative freedom, right? Yes, please. I think that's what gives Zandomo this creative freedom is that he understands where his openings will be
Yes.
against characters like these.
and
He
especially
has so much experience against them.
yeah, and like especially like finding those creative openings and everything comes from a lot of experience.
And it's matchups that are like known for to be bad for Rob, right?
Yeah.
He's a big boy. He gets hit by Politano Nair and a lot of Politano aerials extremely easily. He gets hit by he gets hit by all of Kazuya's moves. He's a big man, and his disruption just doesn't work as well because his disruption just does not work as well against Politano and Rob in
Absolutely.
Kazuya. And yet, we're still seeing this ability that Zandomo has to feel his opponents out and, find the creative openings that he needs.
Just like that forward smash right there. I was about to say Wilds is locked in. Look at that player. Look at both of these guys. They are locked in. This is looking like a very dominant set for Wilds, but also Zimdomo playing as hot as can be, racking up a very casual 64%.
64 is nice, but, you're about to be down. You're about to be lapped.
Nair
percent if
fair,
you're not
back
super
air,
careful.
top, up tilt. Ooh! Whoa!
I tell you, every single...
Whoa! I've never seen that before.
I'll tell you. Well, I've seen it plenty of times. Every single Kazuya in Southwest Ohio does that air dodge.
I love it. Oh my gosh.
I see that. I see that stuff every week.
Oh my.
I will tell you what.
Y'all got a good local.
he's used to this. Like we are throwing some of the best players of characters that he's so used to at him,
Yeah.
and saying, "Go boy, go."
I mean, we gotta remind him this isn't a combo card.
No
That's
way.
getting the snipe anyway.
He's fine. He's big. He's heavy.
Yeah, but how do you get back on stage? Yeah, and then you just rip it. You rip it. You can't sit there. You see, specifically on PS2, there is that little piece of gray space. We got pizza. This is getting very like Summit vibes. I love it. I miss Summit.
It's getting late.
Yeah. Thank you for everybody for still here that's joining us. This has been a great time as we slowly careen into the end of this Chill Out 3 Equinox bracket. Something really interesting is
That's
that
what it feels like. It feels like I'm falling off a cliff.
something to think about if we are just, my gut is saying that we're just running it back to PS2, is you cannot land on Wilds when he's on, specifically when we see it in a moment. There we go. The grade sides of the state, there's those little gray lips, right? Extended off of the gray parts. If Wilds is standing there and you were landing on top of him, you cannot. Oh my goodness. You cannot. We're getting excited out here. We cannot land on that section and hit that up B. It is just something we can't deal with. Getting the side B though. Trying to get the extension. Oh, getting the Nair reversal.
He attempted a Ferps tech there, forcing Zandomo to tech on the platform. Zandomo held up during that combo. It's, just a little disadvantage thing, Like, as much as Kazuya wants you to tech on that platform, sometimes the best thing you can do is hold up and then not tech on the platform.
Oh, going for the fully charged?
That doesn't reach Rob up there.
Yeah, best you can do is just kind of hold it and hope that they make a mistake. Getting the down B.
Dude, holding shield is so dangerous against Wilds, too. Like, as much as Zandomo plays against Kazuya Mishima in his own region, I will tell you, none of them grab as much as Wilds does. He's so happy with just throwing out a random command grab. Whoa! Like, it doesn't have to be an input one. It doesn't have to be a rage one. He's very happy with just throwing out a command grab.
I will say, Santomo is playing, I think, the hottest in the whole venue. I think he is ready to go. Catching that upbeat again, like, his momentum in this set is unparalleled when it comes to, like, especially being down. Like, I don't know, it's really hard to keep that momentum.
His momentum in this bracket, yes.
Yeah. Especially, like, going down a game. Like, that's something we specifically have seen him do a great job of, is that it's really hard, like, to keep up and gain momentum when you're down a game. When you're down a game, it's like, oh, well, like, he already won. Like, you know, he just has to adapt.
Yeah, Zandomo's like, bro, if you're going to let me grab you and kill you, sure, just stand there. I'll kill you. It's fine. Sure, man, if you're just going to let me do it. That's the opportunities.
Oh, the nair. Oh. Oh, okay. No, but it still keeps going, but Wild's having the gyro in hand. Oh, landing right on it. Oh, keep it in place.
Yeah, normally Kazuya back air is safe. The top prevented him from landing and, you know, gave Rob extra opportunity to try and punish him. Catch the top, go high. You hit by up air, go high again.
I'm kind of smelling like an oddball up air. No, that's not gonna kill.
Someone in the audience just said, that's it, and it wasn't even close.
Oh, man.
Someone's excited.
Get that man in the commentary booth. Getting for the forward tilt. Just easy peasy.
Whatever. Like,
You
we don't
don't
even have
need
to
to
do
do
the
it.
input
Don't
or
seem crazy.
anything. Zandomo just flicked his finger.
Close it out.
Flicked his finger. Let's do it. Run it back.
Keeping it going. This is very looking really great for Wilds. But Zandomo putting up a great show. It's gonna be interesting to see how the adaptation continues into this game 3, potential final game here for Zandomo here at Chillout 3 Equinox.
Dude, that's Wilds. Every single Wilds set takes... Look, it's not even been 6 minutes. Like, this could be over before 10 minutes have elapsed.
It could be 3-0.
Like, that is Kazuya Mishima.
Right. Oh, the triple down.
Whoa! That was an odd air dodge, but, you know, able to get the auto turnaround, able to get some pressure on it.
And there we go, just the up smash.
It hasn't been 15 seconds. He's dead.
10%, like nothing. And getting the second opening. Wilds wants his revenge. He wants to run it back. Getting that forward
Dude,
tilt,
he's mad that Zandomo took a game. That's what it feels like. It feels like he's taking revenge on him for just taking a single game.
I mean, something to think about is that Wilds has really great wins on, like, MK Big Boss and stuff. Like, he has wins on, like, the top echelon of Rob players.
Nasty.
He knows this matchup.
I will admit, he probably knows the matchup better than Zandomo does.
I literally watched him beat MK Big Boss with my own eyeballs at cost.
It was heartbreaking.
I was right behind him.
Lock in, Zandomo. You got this.
I was looking through the window.
Go!
Oh, that's it!
Now he's such a big heavy!
Too early!
Oh my god, Kazuya's so freaking heavy, dude. Oh my god.
He's been holding on to that all bracket.
It reflected the laser instead of hitting him. Oh no, he's gonna die!
What is happening?
Dude, all this effort and Kazuya's still alive at 122%.
And the up smash.
Thank you.
It is last stock here on game 3. Anything can happen, and I mean that in the most literal way possible.
Yes, as you can see when Zandomo gets Wilds. Oh my god, when Zandomo gets Wilds to the ledge, he becomes a much like Rob on the ledge. Extremely strong character, especially against a character who's as poor in disadvantage as Kazuya Mishima is. It's just this issue of closing the distance against Wilds. You don't want to get close to that guy. I mean, we've talked about the hedgehog, you know, the spiky porcupine, over and over and over again, and he's soon going to be at Rage Drive again if you don't, you know,
clean this out.
Yeah, if you don't clean it up.
Truly, like I think Zandomo's doing a good job of keeping Kazuya at like that mid range, but it doesn't matter, and that is it. Wilds taking it 3-0 over Zandomo, sending him home at a sad third place, I guess. Great stuff from Zandomo.
I want you guys to know that in between every single game, Wilds checked his watch. I think he was timing himself. I think he was...
That's insane.
Look, I mean, you can see it on the start.gg. It hasn't even been 10 minutes.
It's been 8. It took like 8 minutes and like
8 minutes and
20
change.
seconds. Yeah.
8 minutes and change to
mean,
wipe Zandomo off the map.
Wilds wants one thing only, is revenge. The other, the pneumatic. and to get back up there
He wants
and
his
take
money.
down Danny today.
He wants his money.
Ugh. As we jump into we're at Grands.
Grand
We're
finals.
at
Yep.
Grands. Like nothing. This bracket's been going so well.
This bracket's been
Losers
going
finals went by
slow
like
as
that,
hell.
and we
No,
are
it
here.
hasn't. Oh my god, I feel like I've been here for 8 years. Every single one has been game 5. I have to drive home.
No, oh, no, same. Oh.
Holy cow. Danny and Wilds.
So like, welcome to Grand Finals, everybody. We're gonna start casting this like, oh my god, no, not the me brawler again.
Put it
No,
away.
No!
Oh my god, put it away.
No!
That's what I was saying. We're going to get to grand finals and we're going to start pulling out stuff like me brawler. Didn't I say this?
Evil.
These guys are here to have fun.
So
And maybe have a little bit of evil
a little bit of
on the
evil.
side.
I really want the reset. I feel one of my bones. I mean, anything's possible. Obviously,
I don't-
Wild's Graham doing an incredible job.
Put it away. Thank you. The crowd is so mad. I can hear from between 2 closed doors.
Everybody, Scoops is everywhere if you look hard enough.
That is the Scoops me, isn't it? Oh my god. How is isn't he Scoops has been retired for 3 years. How are they on every single Switch within like 5 states?
Use the Johnny Appleseed to Smash Brothers.
Scoops is on my Switch.
I'm gonna go home and Scoops is gonna be on my side.
Yeah.
It's grand finals, everybody! Wild's coming in through the loser's side of bracket. Has to get a 2-set wins over Danny 2-They here. Stealth T yelling in the camera. We are jumping straight into it. It's going to be interesting to see kind of what is the adaptation here.
I was just thinking that. I think Danny has to stay with the same game plan, right? Like, we understand the evasive game plan of Wolf. Like, that is how you beat Kazuya. I don't think Wild's quite changes his game plan, right? We're at the point of it's not just a change. It's not a change of game plan anymore. It's a change in execution.
Yeah.
We're at the point where, you know,
Oh, that was such a great side B.
he just went through an entire fair where the game plan itself isn't changing. Like, Wilds knows what he's doing. Danny knows how to win. It is simply who is going to be more adequately suited to executing.
And, like, especially thinking about that, Wilds has a long road ahead of him. Wilds have to win at minimum
6
games. So, like, there's a lot of different execution and different adaptations that you have to think about within those 6 games to make this happen. And it's really hard when you miss that tech and get hit by the back air.
These mistakes, there's just no room for mistakes. It's simple as that. There is no room to be missing techs. There's no room to be, you know, letting yourself get hit by Wolf random kill moves at 110% before you even get to use your rage drive. Like, Kazuya, I'm sure Kazuya has a way of killing Wolf, but man, it sure does feel a lot easier when he's glowing red, right?
Yeah.
Not just that,
Honestly.
he does get more knockback on all of his moves when he is in Rage Drive. It simply just gets expended. I don't know if you're aware of this, or if most people in the audience are aware of this, but Kazuya does physically, like, do more percent and more knockback when he's glowing red. And
That's insane.
It just goes away once he either A, takes enough percent, which he's about to go to,
Yeah, there we go.
or B, when he uses that command grab.
Right. This is looking very commanding for Danny 2-They. Team charge shots very own.
Kazuya Mishima.
Oh,
This
man.
guy's so fun to watch.
It's been a long day of singles, so it's going to be interesting to see kind of what's bubbling up here. Danny getting the up smash.
It's the evasion. I think he is like not just figured out, but he's got it in his muscle memory right now what Kazuya Mishima's bubble is.
Yeah.
And look, it's 3 stocks right now. He has been staying perfectly outside of this
Ooh.
bubble and punishing Kazuya for existing within it.
And being able to even like poke Kaz off of the top of that like up smash and stuff is like truly incredible.
Look at all these empty hops. He's just waiting for Wilds to press a button and then killing him for it.
Oh my goodness, Danny taking game 1.
Like, it doesn't matter whether it's the same stock or whether Danny is 2 stocks or 1 stock up. He's playing the exact same, and what he's doing is he's putting intense, it's almost non-verbal. pressure on Zandomo because he's not pressing anything.
Yeah.
He's just jumping and saying, "Ooh, I'm gonna get you. Ooh, I'm gonna get you. Ooh, you better press something. You better kill me because you're 2 stocks down." And then he, presses F tilt and gets kicked in the head for it.
What's the music counter pick? This matters.
Come on, what is
I believe in the music counter pick so deeply.
I believe as well.
Mysterious Marisama's Castle.
I don't think Wilds knows what he's picking.
The stack up that's sick. That's
Okay.
a good pick.
All right.
No, I love Gyromite.
Okay.
You ever play Gyromite?
No.
Good.
I've never even heard of it. Dude, he's thinking, I'm going to break the entire setup.
Oh my god!
Put it away. Ah!
So, okay, for context.
You hit us.
For
There's your context. That's the context. That's the context right there. The down B is head rush.
For context, Soup and Wilds won doubles yesterday, running all except for the Grand Finals reset where they won Kazuya and Villager. They went to this double me brawler setup, where it is shot put, it is thrupper, headbutt, and suplex.
Headbutt.
And
Like flip kick is objectively their best move, right? This is a
Yes.
bad me brawler.
yes, and it is going to do some damage. The people want it. The people are here for it.
people want it,
We
I
are
understand.
properly bookending Chill Out 3 Equinox where we began, and we began with this stupid
With
me
Scoops
brawler.
me. Yeah, with Scoops.
I think this breaks. I think
Scoops has been retired for 3 years.
I hate to say it. This also breaks every single.
Ah!
Oh, it won! Oh my god! It
Talatana.
won!
Talatana. Yeah, the crowd has won. We don't care anymore. Wilds has got it. Wilds won this game. I don't care what the scoreboard says.
Wilds has won our hearts once again. Oh my goodness, but getting the up tilt.
Nice snake up tilt, bro. Whatever. I'm getting a headache. I want to go home. I want to watch the Scoops me brawler with head rush.
No, but you don't get it. It works. It does 20%. Oh man, I mean, you gotta save the mental a little. I went to an AL the other, literally on Friday. I was not playing well with Sora.
Thursday.
Or was it Thursday? It was
Yeah,
Thursday.
it was Thursday.
I can't remember anything. There's a down smash. But I
Hey, did you know that if he had flip kick, he'd live that? Just want you guys to know. Me brawler should live that.
I mean, we're from Ohio, man. We're from the land of me brawlers, forever and always.
Oh my god. The thing is, I'm so used to playing against me brawlers that this thing is a disgrace.
And it's also like breaking. I don't know if y'all have seen the recent Fire the Power video. That was beautiful. This breaks every single rule.
This breaks every single rule.
This-
I understand what you're talking
This
about.
hat is not allowed. Anyway,
No, this hat is so bad. It's so dumb.
All I'm gonna say is that took more stocks than I would. Come on! Come on!
Crowd is cheering. I don't know what just happened. I think
Oh
it's double
my
me.
gosh.
I think we're doing double me.
Whoa,
Incineroar!
The day one! The day one! This is who Danny played in the This is before he played Wolf. He was an Incin main. We're digging deep. Welcome to Chill Out 3 Equinox.
Welcome to 2018.
Welcome. Yeah, this is welcome to release weekend. You're at your local GameStop. We're playing me and we're playing Incineroar.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I wonder if this game engine is similar to what we've been used to with Smash 4.
Bonk. Oopsie poopsie.
Oh my god. So the Mii fighters have been changed since Smash 4's release. We're playing on a new game. There is a difference now where all the Miis have they all have the same sizes.
Yay.
So while their moves may be a little bit changed,
God,
we haven't had the time to figure out what the move changes actually do. We can tell for sure that Miis are probably going to be legal with Ultimate being out now.
Oh my god.
Because they all share the same size.
I miss Small Me Brawler.
Incineroar, also a new character. People might be saying the best heavy we've ever seen.
Oh my god, it was working. I saw not too long ago at the Hungry Games online bracket, I saw Danny today beat up Mewtwo Kings Incineroar really badly. Like, it was kind of insane. Danny today has a Mewtwo King win, and he's in Lexington, Kentucky.
Yeah, here in Lexington, Kentucky, you know, trying out his new main here at the start of our brand new game.
Brand new game, wow.
Again, maybe the best heavy we've ever seen.
I should turn on
The mobility and the power that Incineroar have are just unprecedented. Some people think that K-Rool's, zoning is excellent, but I can't tell you a single heavy who's able to kill someone as early as Incineroar and live for as long as he has too.
I'm enjoying this game so much, I'm not going to tune into the Game Awards tonight. Nothing important will happen there. No, I don't need to watch Jeff Keighley's clown show. I don't need to.
Oh my God! Yeah, I don't want to watch all that.
Anyway, we even have the headers swapping out. This is beautiful. This is what Kentucky Smash and Smash in general is all about.
Yeah, no, we're just enjoying our new game.
Our new game. Oh my God.
Whoa! Here's revenge. Here's the secret of what makes Incineroar so crazy good.
This game is 7 years old. Oh my God! I feel like an old man. I think Wild should do suplex off stage.
Yeah. Did you know that they changed how the suicides work?
Yeah, it kills you first.
Yeah, it kills you first, so it's only good. Like, it can't be used in a last stock situation anymore, which everyone thought was super cheesy.
Right.
Now you have to be up a stock. You know what? That works too.
You see, this wouldn't have happened if we kept our 2-stock meta.
Did you see Danny?
Yeah. This would not have happened if we were in our good old 2-stock meta. Wild's won that. What is happening? God, this is beautiful. I'm emotional. This is making me, because this is like what Smash is all about. This like gives me the same feelings as like sitting in the basement with all your friends, like just like,
This is how Sakurai intended the game to be
exactly.
played.
Truly, honestly, we're getting a biblical
Counterpick
Smash
with K-Rool, maybe? I know this is a new character that has a lot of potential.
Sora's in the game?
Boo! Boo!
Hey, Wilds, you should go Olimar.
I have heard Olimar's really good.
And we're running it. Hey, I mean, we're
man.
still.
You know what? Danny's like, whatever, man. I'm here to
Can
win.
we get the game score fixed? This is a well-deserved 1-1.
Unbelievable.
We're 1-2. I don't know where we're at, dude.
Whatever. They have it fixed.
We're at game.
They just fixed it.
Okay, we're at game 4.
It just needs to update. It is game 4.
Good old game 4. We got Wolf.
Why is Wild? Whatever, man. Wild is
this
tired.
is like
Wild
your
has
average.
had a long
This
day,
is your
man.
like average French regional. What are we doing here? This is like Orion and like Kid over in France. At like
It's like I'm back in a weekly, dude. I'm watching Scoops and Squiggles play.
no.
Like, why am I at a C tier? Why am I commentating top 8 at a C tier?
God. Oh God, we're back at viral. Oh,
Exactly.
oh.
Terrible venue. Holy cow, I hated viral.
Oh man, I never had the displeasure going. Oh, getting the regrab. Can I say something?
Yeah. Go.
Wilds is playing really well. Getting the up smash.
Yeah, they're a stock down, but yeah, Wilds is playing great.
No, they're playing great. I mean, it's all about the mental, And if
The
you're
mental. This tournament's about to be over.
no, I don't know about the A. It's not over till it's over. It's not over before it's too late.
I will take
This
back.
city's burning.
I will take back everything I've said if Danny ends the bracket with the side B.
It's not my earning. Oh!
Okay, I said ends the bracket. All right. I said ends the bracket.
Wow, great laser. It's gonna be interesting to see kind of how this edge guard setup goes. Going up, hitting the down B 20% off of
Whatever,
nothing.
man.
What a great move
Whatever,
choice.
Man.
Getting the dash attack.
God, every single time I see him do a short hop, I'm like, please, 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 side B, please.
It's looking. I mean,
Oh my God, he almost Braziled him.
I kind of.
I haven't seen a Brazil in years. Did he live that?
He got the nair. Yeah, he did live that, but then he jumped from ledge and got the nair. Oh,
I don't know if you guys probably can't hear the crowd because they're kind of quiet in here, but everyone's popping off. Everyone is so excited.
And just
Please,
like that.
please.
Oh, Eli's finishing it, and
the
that's
worst player
it.
on the
Couldn't even
planet.
play.
He's the
And
worst.
just like
He handed the controller over to.
to Soup.
Yeah, he handed the controller over
Wow,
to Soup.
congrats to Soup
In
for
the
getting
middle.
2.5 place here at Shell 3 Equinox. Danny taking it home in the grand finals of all time.
So, Danny's been fighting for this, right? Does
Yeah,
this take away
this
from it
does
at all?
matter. Danny Today taking
No,
his
go back.
first-
Do the presentation.
his first ever chill out victory after time after time after time.
It's been 3 years.
And
he
also
had to beat
losing
Knee
at
Brawler to do it.
Control the Commonwealth as well. Between a lot of Kentucky events, they are here. Congrats to Danny for taking home the Canes gift basket we have. Thank you, Canes Catering. Can we be let out of here now?
Thank you, everyone,
I
for
get-
tuning in to Chill Out 3 Equinox.
Thank you so much. This has been a wonderful event. This has been such a sampler for what Kentucky Smash has to offer. And I'm being genuine here. I smacked the mic. We're being genuine here. This is what it's all about. Big shout out again to our sponsors. Obviously, the UK Smash Cats, but also Gen G. Make sure to go sign up with that referral link, and we can go from there. Make sure to sign up for this random local if you want more of this. Again, big shout out to Danny. Truly, Tennessee legend, Texas legend, Japan legend, living everywhere.
Throwing tournaments for fun.
Yeah, exactly. Finally taking home his chill out after 3 painstaking installments. Very good for him in the way ever. So thank you so much. My name is MBU.
My name has been Grant. It has been such a fun time to be here all day.
Oh,
I
man.
love commentating. I love watching high-level gameplay. As exhausting
Winners interview.
as it gets.
Oh, wait a minute. We
We're-
gotta go.
Yeah,
we
gotta
gotta
get out of here.
talk.
I hope you guys enjoy your winners interview. I hope to be back here next year.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for having me. I hope you guys
Awesome,
have a good rest of
awesome.
your night.
Y'all got it. You all interview.
Yeah, no, you.
I can sit in the middle here.
Yeah, awesome.
Oh, we're
Oh.
interviewing.
Yo,
Danny.
welcome. We got
All right,
we got
Danny.
Team Char Shot's very own Danny Today. How you
what's
doing,
going
Danny?
on? I'm great. I'm really broke right now, so I needed this.
Not
really
yet, not
badly.
anymore.
Yeah, I needed that really badly. I'm a broke college student, so
Awesome.
I've never seen that down B with me brawler. I was actually really confused. I didn't know it killed. And I thought it was an up B at first, and then I saw him flipper too, and I was like, oh, then I just really don't know what's going on. And I tried Incineroar, and I was like, I can't hit this character. And my Incineroar is really good.
No,
really good.
I
That was
like
your
it.
old man.
I could beat Graham with Incineroar on Kazuya, but I can't hit B brawler. I didn't know what was going on.
Goodness. Well, how does it feel? I mean, you have been to every single one of our chill out installments.
That's
How does it
true.
feel to finally take one home?
Dude, I was so annoyed last year. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I couldn't believe it. I was like, I'm playing so bad. And then the year before that, that's like when I first started traveling.
Yeah.
That was like my breakout regional. Like I had not done I didn't got in Grands like a big regional out of state or anything.
Yeah.
And I lost to Graham there actually.
Mm-hmm.
And I made like a loser's run. I outpaced everybody in Kentucky, and then I beefed with Kentucky for the next month straight on Twitter. That was really fun.
That was a good time.
I was like, I outplaced all you guys because somebody was like, who are you? And then I posted the results page, and this one, Graham beat the shit out of me. like 2 months ago,
yeah.
when we played at Control the Commonwealth,
Commonwealth, yeah.
I was on winner's side, and my game plan against Kazi was just don't approach him and let them approach me because Kazi players are a little stupid and they just run in.
Yeah.
And we played at Control, and then he was like, this guy's not approaching me. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to make him approach me. So I run at him, and then he swings. And I was like, okay, now we can do something with this. Now I can hit you. And obviously, Grants was just funny. I had the game plan on lock, so I was just running to goof off.
that was so entertaining. We can
Yeah.
hear everybody from out
That
there.
was
Yeah, that was fun. I was like, okay, cool, I'll take it.
How are you feeling? And this is exciting because next weekend is
Am I going to something next weekend?
or not? Are you going to Miami? Is that right?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I gotta do school stuff until port.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm trying to travel a little bit less because Wolf is the hardest character in the game,
Oh,
and
yeah.
playing him takes like so much mental energy.
Too
It takes so much mental energy. Like I have to sleep for the next 4 days
Right.
because beating Kazuya with Wolf, like.
You're gonna sleep until port priority?
No, I'm just kidding. But Wolf Kazuya is so hard. It's so difficult.
Well, Danny Today, full name. If you want, do you have anything else you want to say to the people at home?
I love everybody.
Awesome.
I love everybody. Shout out to Love. Love wins. Wolf is really shit. I'm really
Terrible
good.
character.
I'm really good with
Terrible
Wolf.
character.
My brain's huge when
So
I
happy
play
to
him.
play Sora.
He's so cool though.
Yeah,
He's so
that was
cool.
awesome.
Like, if you looked at the notes I had when I was beating Kazuya, I got this. I really don't like canes, but I really don't like canes.
Mid-ass chicken.
I'm really
chicken.
Mexican and Southern, so I love seasoning, and Canes doesn't have a lot of seasoning, but I'm really happy I won this because I love winning stuff. So
Yeah.
this is really cool. I appreciate everybody, and thank you for hosting. I have to drive 4 hours home.
Awesome. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Danny, for
I have a
coming out.
license. It's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, most Smash players don't.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Danny.
Thank you, guys.
Make sure to catch his run at Port Priority 8 in Seattle, Washington, in like a week or in like a month. I don't know.
I think he's sleeping the whole time.
He
Something,
is
man. I'm about to
sleeping
sleep
until
the whole
port
time.
priority. It's going to be great. With that, I think we're going to finally properly wrap up. This has been an incredible experience for everybody. Shout out to the TOs, doing a great job. Thank you for letting me come on. Thank you, Gran, for keeping me entertained for forever.
Thanks for inviting me. It's not often I get to travel out of state. This is a big opportunity that Kev gave me, and I'm very appreciative for it.
Exactly. We got the whole TO team right behind us. We're having a great time. With that, thank you so much for coming out to Channel 3 Equinox every set stream. Thank you to Gen G. Good night, everybody.
Someone hit the.
Hit the button.
Hit